Right, I am here, but you got the view of the wood pigeon eating out the window. I'm just gonna send some links out. Oh, I need to swap accounts again. Let's send some links. Got that wood pigeon's having a good little feast. God, you were quick.
Well, I'm at the house now. So.
Oh, okay. I want to make a new layout.
That's why I broke up when I was Paul's show because I was coming into my house and it was connecting to the Wi-Fi.
Put me there. That's the big one.
Off next 2 days. So I got a 4-day week.
Hey,
Roberta.
Hello.
are we live?
Yes, we're live. You missed my intro.
Just so you don't get confused, Rob. No, we're not live.
Yes, we are. I'm just saying that.
Oh yeah. I guess you are.
I'm just going to mute me. I need to make a phone call.
Okay. I'm just sorting something out anyway.
Kind of shit is that? He just comes in. He's like, I'll be back later.
That's normal him.
Let's see.
I'm trying to make it so if 10 people come in, I've got enough camera slots. Hey, AZ.
JD.
Hey, AZ.
Hey, JD.
What do you say, Justin? I know.
I didn't say anything.
You did. You said, you just come on the panel and let's get disappear. Hang on, what the fuck is going on here now? All right, that's better.
Should have put Justin near the top. So I'm moving all the cameras around right now.
You're live on Twitch as well, yeah?
Yeah, I go on all of them when I go live.
That's one thing I wish Zoom would do is allow you to go multi-stream.
Yeah.
Doesn't let you do that though.
I don't know which one I prefer, StreamYard or Zoom.
I prefer Zoom because it's smoother as far as
more stable.
Yeah, it's more stable and it shares videos a lot better and stuff, and you just have more options when it comes to.
I don't know. StreamYard got some good options with the backgrounds and this and that, and
well, it does, but what I'm saying is like if you go and you dive into the Zoom settings, dude, there's different settings you can play with. Like just for your microphone alone, there's a shit ton of settings.
Yes.
Like the noise cancellation, all that shit works really good on there. StreamYard picks up every fucking stupid little sound.
Like eating pickles.
Yes, you like eating pickles. Laura did a nice little ASMR video the other day eating a pickle on it.
It's 10 people, isn't it, for the central panel?
Yeah, your max is 10.
Yeah, that's
If you're
right.
on Zoom, it's like 600. Was it like 200 or something you can have? Something ridiculous.
I can't actually remember.
Yeah, I think it was like 100 or 200 you could have up to the paid version. Sunflower, what's up?
Hey, sunflowers. Are you going to moan about this layout, Justin?
No,
Oh, I was just asking.
no. It's the only thing I was moaning about was all your random ass size boxes in random spots.
Or this one.
Yeah, like there's no point in that one.
Oh, it's on this one so people can see the window more.
No, that one works good. What do you just have one of your webcams just pointing out the window?
I have my only webcam pointing out the window.
Oh, you trust those damn suction cups more than I do. Fucking
They're
things.
really strong on that window. When I pulled because I accidentally stuck it to the inside window while I was filling it. When I pulled the thing back off the window, the suction cup stayed stuck to the window.
Did you at least wet them a little bit?
No, you don't need to on this one.
Yeah, because they hold for a lot longer if you just put like a dab of water on each one. It gives a really good suction. Because I have to do that on all my lights on my work truck because they constantly fall off the window if I don't keep the suction cups wet.
Yeah, the window was slightly wet anyway when I put that up.
Is Welsh Rob a dumbass?
Yeah,
Apparently he doesn't see. Why are we looking at the back of your head?
Because he's working.
I got a computer I'm working on as well over there.
Yeah, I need one of those headrests on my damn chair.
I know. Yeah, no, we need one.
Oh, look how it extends out and everything. Look at
that. A nice big one.
Is it me or is every fucking chair designed with the top headrest seems to be farther back than the top of the fucking chair?
Yeah,
I can't
don't
stand
know.
that shit.
This one, no, my head hits before my back does. Hey, sunflower.
You know, them trees out there look like they're hardly moving. God, the amount of messages I've got on my phone.
I want to get one of those chairs like fucking Tim has. What the hell brand was that? Fuck, I can't remember the name of the brand.
Oh. Right, let's get up off my chair and actually do some stuff at the same time. So, did you sort all your icons out, Justin?
What do you mean?
You
What
know,
icons?
Your icons for your own little chat.
Oh yeah. I got a couple more too that are already completed. I just have to wait till I get some actual members and I can add more. Like I
Nobody
said,
wants to be a member.
I think you can add 6, but you have to get 2 and 2 member. You have to get up to 4 members to unlock the final 2, I believe. I'll tell you what, they weren't lying when they said this shit takes like a month and a half to get set up. Because it took like 2.5 weeks just to get the AdSense and all that approved. Then after that, I had to fill out the tax forms and wait 2 days for those to get approved. Then they sent me a thing and said, well, we're sending you a code in the mail to your actual address in the mailbox. It's just going to be a little like piece of paper and envelope with a code on it to verify your address.
Yeah.
And then I have to wait, and that takes up to 3 weeks to receive that. And then once I get that, I have to go back to AdSense, punch that code in, then I can add my banking information. It's like, Jesus. They really do their due diligence on who people are, because you have to like take a picture of your license and everything else, and it's quite a bit of shit you got to do.
I've just opened my window a bit more.
Fuck, I nearly fell out of the fucking chair again then.
So we'll stop racing down the hallway. Right, if my camera suddenly you start doing a tumble, my camera's falling out the window.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, you've chucked David out.
Luckily, it's on a really long USB.
Well, David.
No, my camera. None of the Aussies will be up yet, will they?
Probably not. See, the way they need to do it too is like when you add emojis to your profile, they should allow you to use it in anybody's chat as being the creator of that. Because I don't even know if I can use them yet. I haven't been live since I did all that, so I don't even know.
Why don't you restream my stream and see if you can? Right, I'll be back in a second.
Justin, what do you think no, Etsy.
What about it? I don't really use Etsy, but what about it?
All right, well, obviously I'm selling some stuff on there, and I haven't put it on yet, but I've got some stuff with Avengers logos on it. Am I going to get shafted for doing that?
I've heard that is an issue. If it's a copyrighted type
just
logo.
Will they come after you on it? Like, I know on eBay, it's like a free-for-all in it.
Like I said, it depends. I mean, I've heard that people have gotten issues on Etsy with putting copyrighted logos on stuff. So, I don't know.
All right.
But I
know what happens.
Yeah, but I have heard that people have had issues with that, but I just don't know myself because I've never sold anything on there. So.
Yeah. What? Well, you home or in work or?
Well, I'm at home now, so.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm at home now because I got caught up on everything. So, plus Friday off, so I got a 4-day weekend.
Oh, cool. Pretty sure that's illegal. I know. Are you talking to me, JD?
It's hard to tell too because your laws could be different, a little different over there.
No, it's the same stuff. Yeah, because of course I'm selling in the States as well. But
Okay,
yeah,
so I just looked it up. So this is Etsy's copyright trademark rules. It says if you intend to sell items on or currently selling items on Etsy.com, you should ensure that you are not using someone's registered trademark. You register your trademark to protect your business, and you are not infringing on another person's intellectual property rights. So if it's a copyrighted logo, then most likely you're going to run into issues from what I'm reading there.
yeah, all right. I was just wondering, like, how strict they are. If you knew, if you were to say, "Oh no," they'll shut you off straight away.
Like I said, I was pretty sure it was an issue because I've heard other people talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I wouldn't put it out there, on my own site, out there. But eBay, I'm not bothered about because there's so many knockoffs on eBay. Who cares less? But
Well, it depends on too how well managed each site is, right?
yeah,
That,
that's what I was wondering if Etsy is really well managed.
like I said, they seem to have rules about that. So yeah, I would be careful with that.
Yeah, I'll
I
try it tonight.
probably, honestly, I probably wouldn't try it at all, but that's just
No,
my
I'm
opinion.
going to.
Worst
Probably
case
Monday.
scenario, they're just going to tell you have to take it down.
Yeah,
You might get some kind of strike towards your account for doing it. I
fuck
don't
it,
know.
won't be the first time. Oh.
Oh, damn it. Get off of there. All right, let's see here. Hey, Rob, I'm going to send you a link in Messenger. Just tell me if it works or not. I redid that one. Let me see.
Let me open Messenger.
How's Rob at? Let me see. Just testing to see if that's the right link or not. Does it go to my channel at least?
No,
It doesn't?
no, that's just taking me to
YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Take me to YouTube Home.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, it didn't work then.
What's JD on about?
Oh,
I was asking about copyright stuff.
Uh,
trying to find the right link that I had.
no self-promoting.
I wasn't self-promoting. I was doing it in Messenger. Thank you. It's out of your control. Why is it taking
Oh,
each?
I showed my short video on Paul stream. Well, I'll do this before Justin turns up. Tells me off for self-promoting.
See if it works on mine.
I wonder if I swap the mics, would you be able to hear the birds outside?
Okay, so that link doesn't work. What the fuck? Alright, let me try something else. I can hear ambient noise coming from outside.
You can hear it.
Yeah, but it sounds really fuzzy. It'd
Well,
probably
no,
sound better. Well, it'd probably sound better if your mic, your camera was actually outside.
yeah, that's what I was
but it's-
thinking. If I put my other mic to the window.
But the problem is it's noise through the window, which is muffling it, so it doesn't sound very good.
So I swapped that over mic so you can all hear me. Well, I may have found another cheaper merch store. I've just got to work out how to use it properly.
Why doesn't that link work that they put in there? The fuck?
Because he doesn't like you.
Okay, I got it. Oh no, I'm gonna try it again, Rob.
Give me a sec.
I just want to see if it takes you to the join page. Because that link that they gave me yesterday, but it allowed me to reset it.
Yes, it does.
I don't want
I just
to
want to
join
make
you.
sure. I wasn't asking them to. I just wanted them to test the link for me. Apparently nobody wants to join, so it's cool. I don't care. It's there if somebody does. If not, it's cool. I'm actually trying to do something with my channel.
I didn't hear a word you said, Justin.
Whatever.
No, I really didn't. I went to get a box.
I said I'm actually trying to do something with my channel.
And I'm not?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, you mean the small channels?
Because so many people have like given up. I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm not getting in that fucking mindset of I don't care about subs. I don't care about views. No, I'm going to keep pushing as hard as I can.
I wonder if I could have shrinked myself down a little bit and made you two bigger. Oh, I'm not playing with it now.
Oh, JD, what was with the rail yard video I saw? I saw a short he did the other day, and he was just giggling. He was like, "Look at the rail yard," and I didn't know what the like the whole point of that video was. I was curious what he was doing down there, just scoping out the rail yard.
With the angle I've got my camera on, you won't see any trains go past.
You guys next to a railroad tracks?
Next to 2.
Do you guys do you like feel them when they go by?
Yes.
Like, does it shake real bad, or is it just a light vibration?
Light vibration.
I'm a member, Justin.
Yeah. You were wrong, Laura. Somebody did want to be a member.
Rob just feels sorry for you.
Shut up.
Oh, well,
Thank you, Rob.
you're welcome.
Appreciate it. He did the cheating death level. Laura was laughing so bad, so hard.
You've got different ones, have you?
Yeah, there's the what was it? The cheating death level.
That's what it took me to.
That's fine.
I didn't even see the other levels. It just took me straight to one. I clicked join.
Yeah, I think you press the drop down menu and it brings the others.
Oh, I didn't even look.
That's cool. No, and then the top level is assassin. I just did 3 of them.
Can we have a ginger ninja then?
Ginger Ninja?
Level? Oh, I'm only joking.
Trying to think here. What was that second one I did? Damn, I need to. Yeah, so it's cheating death level, cutthroat level, and assassin level.
Oh, okay.
I did one for $2.99, $4.99, and $9.99. Those were the.
What one did I pick at?
You got the $2.99 one. Just
Oh,
Which is
I
the
got
first
upgrade. It takes you straight to that one.
Yeah, and if down the side, if you click them, because I'm on his join button right now.
I'm just curious. I'm gonna try it tonight. I'm gonna probably go live later tonight, just for a little bit, because I want to see if I can use emojis without having to join my own channel. I'm kind of curious about that.
Would be fun if you have to join your own channel, wouldn't it?
I have a feeling it's gonna make me.
Well, that's where all my medication is.
Thing I'm trying to figure out is, do they have the special emoji? Let's see here.
Right, they're both in there. Found my drone.
There you go. I just upgraded.
Which one did you end up doing?
Middle.
Oh, okay, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I thought that was an easier shot. Just go straight to the middle.
Oh, that went down the wrong tube. Oh,
I'm a member on so many channels.
really?
I don't even go on them.
Well, you want to go remove yourself off the ones you don't go on.
And yeah, I know I should.
I wonder how much you're paying out every month to the bank.
Yeah, I think I'm on about 15 channels I'm members.
Jesus. I'm only a member of one person's channel, but it's not even part of the drone community. It's just another, it was Macker, the one I always talk about, the other gamer.
Yeah.
He's a little bit bigger than I am. He's got like 4,000 some change on subs.
Oh.
But I'm joined to his channel, but under my old account, so I can't even access it, but I pay it every month. So I just pay it anyway, just because it's his channel. I just can't use none of the emojis or nothing when I go to his channel under my new name. He tried to figure out how to switch it for me, but he was like, "There's nothing I could do." And I've looked into it too the last couple of days. I can't find no way to do it.
You can gift them or something, can you? Memberships, can you?
I think you can.
I heard somebody say the other day that they gifted a bunch of memberships.
I don't know how you would do that though. Because like when I click on it and hit join, it takes me right to my credit card information. It doesn't
it does me as well.
It doesn't ask me like, do you want to give this to another channel or? So I don't know how.
Perhaps has another benefit at a different level, is it?
It might be a new thing they're bringing in.
No, I've heard it too before. Even like a year ago, I've heard people say it. I just don't know how they do it. Let me see if I can find a video on it. How do you gift memberships?
Several of my.
Unless that's something that they were doing on Twitch, but they were streaming on YouTube. I think
hang on, let me have a look. See, it was on this one as well, which he's live streaming at the moment.
Oh, it says that if you're a current member, you should be able to gift memberships to other people.
Ah, okay.
So I guess if you go back in there and click on it, maybe it asks you. I don't know.
Oh, I've just remembered. Should we go make my stream public on it? Or has it this time?
Okay, so when you go to my homepage, Rob, does it have a button that says See Perks? Where the join button used to be?
Hang on, I'm not on that a minute. Let me find out it's on somebody else's. Yeah.
Hold on a sec. I think I figured it out. Okay, I got it, Rob. So whenever I'm live, down at the bottom of the chat box, where you type, you type into the chat.
Yeah.
There will be a little dollar sign, a little dollar bill sign, and it will say
membership. That's what you do it, is it?
Yeah, and then it will have a drop-down menu, and one of the options is membership gifting. Now you click it, and then you can put the person's channel. You just put their link in there.
Yeah.
And then you pay for the membership, and then it goes through to them instead of you. That's how you do it. Okay. That's interesting. That's good to know. Because I'm all new to this. I don't know. I'm still learning myself, so.
Yeah, you click on it and it says then membership gifting. Buy membership for multiple viewers. You can super stickers, super chat. That's cool.
That's cool.
Fuck off.
He was probably going to get you one, Laura, till you piped up there.
Yeah. She's done it now. Fucking buy your own now.
No, you remember what you said earlier? Nobody wants to. You heard
You
what
do
you said.
know, once we were settled at Justin, I was going to sort it.
I know, I'm just messing with you. What's up, Ron?
Hey,
Oh, you
Man.
did let me.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
hey. Still on the road.
Oh, God.
Oh, I thought you were in the shower.
Get a sore butt on this drive.
How many people are watching?
Not that many. 5.
My people, start talking.
Laura, how's your little brother Carlos doing? I haven't seen or heard of him in a while.
I don't know. I don't.
So he's been a bad boy and his phone's internet's been taken away from him or what?
The only show he ever pops on anymore is Rock. He pops on every once in a while. That's about it. But I don't ever see him actually pop on in many other people's shows anymore.
I think it's because I've stopped gaming.
Yeah, you got bored with that though, right? What's up, Bill? What's up, Donald?
Hey, Coast to Coast. Hey, Mudbull. Mudbull,
Hey,
you're
Coast to Coast,
back.
Bill. Hey, my boss.
Bill said, "Why is it every time someone says on the road again, I hear Willie Nelson?"
Yep.
I see a slight resemblance between Ron and Willie.
Yeah. I just don't smoke dope though.
Bowling day today. Apparently Bill from Coast to Coast is going bowling.
Oh, go away, Gav.
Be nice to your pussy.
Oh, it's another fucking one.
Oh.
Oh, your daughter's going bowling today? Nice. I'm just helping out. Was it like a bowling league or something, Bill?
Are you working today, Justin?
I was. I just got home though.
Already?
Yeah, it was an early day today. Because I have tomorrow and Friday off, so it was only a half day today for me.
Yeah.
I got a 4-day weekend.
I don't think you do any work. Hey, the View Chaser.
View Chaser.
Yeah, he's on Facebook.
Oh, what's up, View Chaser? Oh, damn it.
We both clicked it at the same time. No, it won't be the first time.
Oh, okay. Okay, Bill, that's your daughter with the medical issues. Okay. What's up, Laura, Dustin? Dustin?
I was going to say, you're not Dustin.
I don't have long, girly hair like Dustin. You could probably mistake Tim for Dustin, but not me. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, you can't see my beautiful face because my camera's off.
I mean, your face that looks like Prince Harry's.
Oh, whatever. I'm not even redheaded. How the hell do I look like anything like Prince Harry?
The celebrity face thing does not lie.
I didn't say it lied. I think it's full of shit, though. You're good. We'll see you later, man.
See you later, you Jason.
Finally starting to see some mountains.
Back in a minute.
Of course
We'll
you
be
are.
timing you.
Where are you going, Ron, to work?
No, I'm going home.
Uh,
Getting out of this. North Dakota is, like I said, it's the ugliest state. It's flat, nothing but fields. That's it. Hardly any trees. I drive a couple hours south, get into Wyoming, and whole new scenery change.
I'm getting fed up of seeing boxes.
so how many days you got till your trip?
I actually, what's the date today?
The 3rd, May 3rd.
Third. I leave for Alaska on the 6th of June. I leave for Canada May 25th. Yeah, about 3+ weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks for Canada. Got and about 4.5 for Alaska.
Nice. Bet you're excited.
It's taking so long.
See, as much as you want to go to Alaska, I want to go to overseas.
Yeah, I do too.
Justin
Honestly,
was,
I think Ron would have a lot of fun in some of the Asian countries like Japan, South
Oh, yeah.
Korea.
Yeah,
Like, I just love the Japanese culture, man. I've always wanted to go over there and check them out. Like, they just seem to have a really good vibe about their themselves.
I'd like to get over to Ireland, see Tomas.
Oh yeah, Ireland's one of the East European countries I've always wanted to go to.
I would say come over here, Justin, but you're not welcome.
Like I said, when I become president, I'm annexing the UK and Australia and making them the next states.
Hey, Abigail.
And then Canada's going to become my playground. What's up, Abigail?
Playground.
Ooh, man, this sharpening stone works hella good.
See if Angie's available to come on. Send.
Who?
Angie.
Oh, Lost Girl?
Yeah.
Angie? I always invite her to my show, but she never comes on.
I'm just
I
seeing
send
who's
her.
online at this precise moment in time.
I send her links all the time. She never looks. Like, she'll look at them like a week later. I'm like, hey, you're a little late there, girl. There's a lot of people I invite every week, and they never come on. So.
Yeah, you send me an invite every week.
Yeah, I send Rob invites every week too.
You didn't last week?
Well, because you didn't answer the first 15 I sent you over the last
I
3
did.
months.
I come on the week before and the week before that.
I message him and I go, I'm washing my hair.
Well, actually, I don't change my Zoom link like Laura did every time, so technically the links you...
My Zoom link shouldn't have changed.
Well, you can set it to change, or you can set it to just keep the same link all the time, like Murray does.
Hey, Abigail.
But Rob can go in his messenger. He's got like 10 copies of my link already. He just has to pop in if he wants to.
That can go in there. Does anybody want to come do my packing for me?
I'm good. I hate moving. I'm doing good,
Laura,
Abigail. How are you doing?
You guys, Laura, you guys still packing?
Yeah.
It's because Laura keeps unpacking to get stuff out.
Yeah, we keep unpacking when we need something.
That will happen.
And don't blame me, Justin. There's 2 of us that live here.
Last time you told us David was just a guest, and he was pushing his welcome there.
Right, there's 2 parts of my drone that need to go back in the drone box. God, this is the clearest my table's going to be in a minute.
Yeah, I got this knife nice and sharp now. I just need a crackhead to test it on. Ron got that.
Yep.
What's up, Donald?
Hi, guys.
I like,
Hey, Don.
I like your way of thinking, though.
Hey, Don.
Howdy, howdy. I'm just on lunch break, so I figured I can join it.
Yeah, Laura, I'm hiding that comment there for you.
I didn't see it.
It was anti-Semitic Jewish rhetoric and political stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I blocked it for you.
So what are we talking about today?
Not much.
Anything you want to, apart from politics.
And David's football obsession. Let's not talk about that.
Oh, soccer?
Yeah, or what he calls football.
And the reason you can't see me is I'm busy packing. So you've got the view out my window.
Later, Abigail.
You guys have any luck on finding a place to land yet?
Nope.
But David said they'd put you guys up in a hotel for 2 months, right? If like worst case scenario.
If worst comes scenario, we'll be in a hotel.
Okay. That's better than nothing. I'll tell you what. I'd rather see you guys in a hotel and out on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can get into the mini bar and blame it on David.
Not all
Yeah.
hotels over here have minibars.
Get in there and eat that $20 bag of M&Ms. One guy was on. I was watching a review of a hotel room at the Bellagio in Vegas. Jesus Christ, the stuff in that mini bar was way overpriced. A can of soda was like, I think it was like $12 or $14 for a fucking can of soda. I was like, you kidding me? I was like, I could buy like 4
What?
12 packs for that.
Yeah.
You know what,
but
Justin? You
there-
you got.
Robot Ron. Justin, you're not paying for the soda. You're paying for the convenience of not having to leave the hotel room to go out onto the street and then go
Oh.
find a
Yep.
convenience store and buy a soda.
That's true, but still, that's a little over the top.
That's why you think ahead. You bring a cooler and
Like I can understand $3 or $4 maybe, but fucking 12, 14 bucks for a
What?
damn.
Come on in.
Huh? Jeez.
Come on.
Well, it's no different when you go to Disney, right? And you go up to one of the vending machines, and a 20-ounce bottle costs you like $8.
I took the kids to Disney once, and that was enough.
Yeah, and you had to take out a small housing loan to go, right? Shit's expensive.
And I've still never been.
We go to Legoland all the time, but we know so many people that work there. We get free tickets all the time because they get like employees get like I think like 8 free tickets a year or some shit. And a lot of the people we know, 3 or 4 of them that we know they're all over the age of 50, and most of them don't have kids or anything, so they don't ever use the tickets, so they just give them to us. So we
Yeah,
go
cool.
we go to Legoland at least 2 or 3 times a year for free. We don't pay for it.
Yeah, it used to cost us about 10,000 every time we went to Disney for 2 weeks.
I was looking at family season passes for a family of 5, and this was about 7 years ago. Me and Sarah were looking into them for us and the kids, and I want to say it was around $12,000. But that's why everybody in Florida that you see with Disney pass holder magnets on the back of their cars are all driving piece of shit cars. They're all driving hoopties. I wonder why.
Yeah. But by the time you get the Disney, the Universal Studios, the one with Shamu,
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, you know, it's an expensive fucking hobby.
Yeah, there's people that like it that much, though, man. Fucking people are fanatics for Disney, especially in
Well,
Florida.
we used to go about every 2 years we did.
I
Bless you.
thought Laura was crying there for a second.
No, it's moving dust.
Yeah, I used to enjoy my breakfast at the Golden Corral.
Oh, Golden Corral, yeah, it's a pretty good place.
Yeah.
No, that's actually not even not even close to some of the best buffets, but it's not bad. I miss the Vegas buffets, man. They had some really good buffets. I haven't been to Vegas in forever.
Right, I'll be right back.
See,
Not like you go and you pay like $40 and you get all you can eat. See,
I used to like buffets when I was younger, but nowadays I'd just rather order a small plate of food and be done with it. Order buffet, you buy a buffet and you think you have to eat so much to get your money's worth, and then you
yeah.
overeat and
And as well, and it makes you worry, you know, if they're doing it as cheap as they are, how good is the food?
well, the hardest part is figuring out how to stick Alaskan crab legs in your wife's purse without making a mess. That's the hardest part. And how
Make it
much
a
shrimp you
steak.
can, how much shrimp you can fit in your pockets. Where are you at, Donald? Work?
yep.
Are you eating your lunch?
hmm
Is your office still like dead with nobody working in there but you?
Yep, it's just me.
It's
I'm
kinda
having
crazy.
ramen noodles with kimchi today.
Kind of crazy they're still paying for that office space like nobody's using it but you.
Well, we have a salesperson that comes in for half a day, 2 or 3 times a week, and we have a sales manager that comes in once every other week. But
I mean, you
mainly
can almost rent out a little shed in your backyard and do the same thing.
there is one of our guys who did that. He went and got shed and built his office there and is working from home.
You only leave because you like to get out of the house, right? You said.
Yeah, I wanted to come to the office and I could move stuff home and I could work from home, but you do that
Yeah.
and part of your
Nice
house
to try
becomes
and-
work and you don't want to be in part of your house.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to have that separation, and then when you get home, you're home. It's the
Yeah.
trouble I have.
It got to be where I wasn't even going into my basement because work was in an office down there, but I had a couple rooms down there that I wouldn't even go to.
Oh, never thought about that though. You know, everybody always talks about they wish they could work from home, but I guess it's not for everybody.
No. It doesn't feel like it ends. You don't
Mhm.
know when it starts, when it ends.
I will say the benefit from working from home was that summer I would be working, I'd take my lunch hour, I'd go out and I'd have the lawn mowed.
Yeah.
That was on my lunch hour and I'd have plenty of time to get it mowed and taken care of. Again.
I've been working from home for 10 years since in the wheelchair. So it's it's long and boring for me. The honeymoon period is over.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really nice the first couple of times when you wake up and you don't have to drive into work and you don't
Yeah.
have to go anywhere and just, I'm save so much time. Then
Is that
Well-
a huge ass office? Like, is it worth them renting it out just for you being there? Or
oh,
or two
this
people
one's
being
not
there?
bad. We were packed full of stuff from the other office, and I finally got it downsized close to being right. But it's not a very big office. The office that I was in before was ungodly huge because we had Mickey Mouse.
What kind of work do you do, Don?
Video production.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
And I like that fake shit Matt does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at some point, are they going to force everybody to come back, or they just kind of let you guys just keep doing what you
No,
want?
I wouldn't be surprised if they keep this office for another couple of years and tell me I've got to make a choice.
Yeah, because I mean, you do have to when it's a commercial property. They probably got like a 5-year lease on that, huh? At least minimum.
Wow, Abigail looked pissed in the chat, didn't she?
Well, a lot of there was some companies that have forced people to come back, and then other companies have realized, hey, we don't need to rent all this office space out no more. They find out that everybody can work from home, and it's saving them some money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our old office was big enough. It supported, at one time, we had like 14 people in the office. And then it got down to being me. So they were way overpaying for the space.
They're gonna come in and do an inspection one day, and Don's gonna have all his shit in there. It's gonna be a big old man cave.
Yeah. Parts of Volkswagens and
You done tore his Volkswagen apart and rebuilt it
No,
on the inside.
That'd be the other thing. If I was home, I'd have that distraction. I'd be like, because I just got new push rod tubes in today. It's like, if I was home, I could just take the laptop out, keep up on emails and stuff, and be underneath that car doing stuff. you have that distraction of other things at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it, you can be a little bit more lazier at home too. You can go take a nap if you want, go fucking get up and pretty much go do what you want when you want. A lot freer than you could when you're at an office, you know.
I can take a nap at an office.
Well, yeah, because nobody's there. Who's gonna catch you? Could probably bring a bed in there and just plop in the middle of the office and nobody would notice.
Right, I'll be back in a bit.
Where you disappearing to?
Yeah, make something to eat.
So is it like really like depressing when you walk in there? Is like everybody's desks all empty and
Well, no, because when we moved in here, I was the only person still working in the office full time, so it wasn't really like, oh, look, somebody's gone. It was, okay, we're going to fill this space up.
okay.
There's cubicles up front. I get lonely. I feel kind of like a dog sometimes when salespeople come in or somebody comes in for an afternoon. They'll walk in. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? You've been gone. What are we going to do today? You doing something fun today? What are we doing?
He's like an excited dog that hasn't seen its owner all day.
Like,
Jumping up and down outside the door.
and sometimes I pee myself. Sometimes.
Just a little piddle at the front door.
Not completely, just a little squirt.
My little dog Tyson does that if he doesn't go out in the morning first. He gets all excited when I get up in the morning. So he has to go. Sarah has to take him outside before he can come in and wake me up. Otherwise, I'll piss all over the bed. He usually goes and sleeps with the girls at nighttime.
I made it to South Dakota.
Yeah, long drives are so much more boring when there's nothing to look at. It's just
Oh, I know.
emptiness.
That's why I try to come onto a live stream. I have somebody to listen to or chat with, or I just start going through my phone. Like, who can I call today? So,
That drive across western Kansas. Oh, my God.
Well, it's
Western
like-
Kansas.
I've drove through Texas a few times. I'll tell you what, that's some boring shit right there. It's endless empty desert and abandoned towns on the side of the highway.
That sounds interesting.
I actually took a drive from Florida to California, one of the worst trips I ever took. So coming from Florida to California, we went straight up Florida, across Texas, through New Mexico, Arizona, into California. But to come back to Florida, it took me up through Nevada, all the way up to Colorado, across the top of the United States, down through Tennessee, and down through all the other states, and through Georgia and Florida. Fucking took
I know,
twice as long.
like New Mexico was very scenic, though. I thought it was kind of cool.
Justin, you said that was a train ride?
No, I was a bus on a Greyhound.
Oh, bus. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
shit.
That was 2.5. To get from the first ride was 2.5 days to California. Coming back was 3.5 days on a bus. Talking about, I smell. Oh my God, dude, you smell so ripe when you haven't showered in 3 days. Let me tell you. And then the bad part is you're sitting so long on these buses that your feet and your ankles will literally be swollen by the time you get off the bus because you're just sitting the whole time. So all this blood's just going to your feet. And when I got to my mom's in California, I literally had to put my feet up and elevate them for probably 7 hours after I got there just to get the swelling to go down.
I'm picturing you with your feet behind your ears.
Oh my god, dude. They were hurting, I'll tell you that. I could barely walk when I got it to my mom's house.
Wind, wind, wind.
And you meet the sketchiest people on buses. They ain't nothing like the people you fly with. Take
So you
whatever
make
you think the no, take whatever you think the worst flight that you've ever had and times that by 30.
We
and get
don't
on a
have to
bus.
imagine. You just said you were on the bus.
Oh,
That's
whatever.
enough.
That's
No,
what
you
I just said.
No, it's because like the buses don't do like the security, the strenuous security.
That's why you
checks
were on
and
the
all that
bus.
shit. No, it's because my mom was being cheap and didn't want to pay the extra $200 for the plane tickets. It was $200 cheaper for me to take a bus round trip than it was a plane.
Wait, how old are you? Or when you took this trip?
This is about 8 years ago, so I was probably late 20s.
Oh, so your mom wasn't being cheap. She was springing for a bus ride. You were being cheap because you didn't want to spring for the trip yourself.
No, I was going out there to help my uncle build his shop and everything. He was building up his garage, so I was going
And?
out there for a month and a half to help him for free.
Mm.
I didn't.
So your uncle wasn't going to pay for your trip.
And so my mom paid for my ticket to come out there to help him.
And you couldn't scrape together an extra couple $100 and pitch in yourself, get a plane ride.
No, I didn't know about it till after she bought the ticket. She's the one that told me. She goes, "Oh, it'd have been like $200 more if I got the plane ticket." I didn't know about it till after she purchased it. She went and priced
Gotcha.
everything, purchased the ticket.
You know,
and
you
she told
complain
me.
an awful lot. You
Oh,
got
whatever.
you got to experience a bus ride across the country.
What's a bunch
That's
of
something most
sketchy-ass
people don't experience. And now you've got a story. I don't
Hey,
think
that
you
was
should complain so much. I think you should be more positive, Justin.
That was the first time I ever ate an edible. I was in the back of the Greyhound bus, fucking baked out of my mind.
I think what Don's trying to say, Justin, is put your fucking bitch in.
Now, have you ever rode on a Greyhound now?
Oh yeah.
They're very uncomfortable ride.
A bus or the dog?
Oh my god. The bus. I'm mad you had to clarify that.
Nope, I've never been on a Greyhound bus.
And the only comfortable seat is the bench seat, but unfortunately it's right next to the shitter in the back of the bus.
I bet the driver's seat's comfortable.
So you gotta smell that the whole time if there's something back there.
It smell normal for you.
I mean, you get
Yes.
assigned seating, but they don't really care where you sit. You can kind of just sit in the open seat if you want.
Just think of the experience that you got to experience taking a crap while going down the highway. These are life experiences that you can say I did.
It's
Not
like
everybody's done that.
like the version of the Mile High Club on a bus.
Yeah.
So I got to take a shit going down the road. Oh, that's funny.
I'm just saying you should put a more positive spin on your experience.
I've got too much crap.
I like how YouTube's giving me channel copyright matches, and it's for Anchorman, And it's asking me if I would like the other channels to take down the clips like I own the rights to the movie Anchorman. I'm like, what the fuck? Apparently I own the rights to the movie and didn't know. It literally is giving me like 10 different channels that have used the clips. And the only option it gives me is, would you like the user to remove this video from their channel? So I don't know. Do I own the rights to Anchorman and I just don't know?
I think you know.
Well, have I gotten to one of those weird loopholes like the company forgot to update their copyright and I happened to buy it on accident? I was actually thinking about buying the domain for my my company that I work for actually doesn't own Consultants domain. They have Heath Consultants US. I was like, I should buy the name and use it. Or the offer to sell.
I want to rebuild my website without using WordPress.
There's people that make money like that. They'll literally just buy up a shit ton of domains until somebody wants one, and then they'll just sell it to them.
Yeah, my brother did.
Yeah, and then we'll wait till some company comes along and wants that particular domain, and then sell it to them for like 5 or 10 grand. Here you go, it's yours. I don't know, how much do people averagely pay for just a no-name domain? Like a couple dollars or something? Imagine it's got to be super cheap if they're buying them up in bulk like that.
It depends on the domain registry you go through.
I've never actually done it. I've just heard that people do that. Like they'll buy up big bulks of them and then they'll just kind of sit on them until somebody wants one.
Who wants to build my website for me?
Why are you building a website?
I've already
Give
got
me
a
your
website.
credentials.
I use WordPress on it at the moment.
I have no doing that. Nothing.
And what don't you like about WordPress?
I don't like WordPress.
What don't you like about WordPress?
Mainly because of the coding. I can't get it to my own colours and stuff I want.
Sure you can.
And my own layout.
There's a custom CSS tab.
Oh, it looks like you found somebody that has experience with that.
That's why it's not been updated since the 25th of December.
So you still want to have a content management system of some sort, correct? So you can do blog posts?
Yep.
How often are you planning on updating?
Probably every week when I eventually do it.
Okay, so once a week. So you're not going to be doing a ton of updating. You can go with a static builder like Jekyll. You just have to re-upload your
At the moment, it's just telling me to pay my invoice, and I'm like, it goes out of my bank in a couple of days.
Now, having some
But
of
you
these
probably want ease of use, so you're going to want to have something a little more like you. Do you like WordPress other than the fact that you can't get it to look the way you want it to?
Yeah, I like what. Apart from I can't get it to look. Well, I've now got to change all the color scheme anyway because that's got nothing. It's none of my color scheme anymore. Where the hell do I get to my C panel? Stop moving things.
No.
Shut up, Justin. Where the it really has moved my C panel.
I've never actually tried to build a website, but I'm assuming all these companies that offer those out there, it's pretty user friendly, right? Like trying to
Yeah,
build one.
this one I just went and installed WordPress onto it.
It just kind of walks you through it, right, and shows you how to do it.
It installed it and everything for me. Normally, my brother used to run my website for me, but
So you know,
he
one
gave-
thing that I'm hoping that AI can fix with all these new AI programs out, that when like Netflix gets a show from like Japan, that it will actually be able to redo the words and the mouthing and make them look like it's an actual, they're speaking English and not another language.
Oh, I guarantee they're going to be working on that.
That's one thing I'm hoping, because Netflix is getting a lot of good shows from overseas, but I just can't stand watching a show where the mouths don't line up with the words. It's so annoying. It's just like the old kung fu movies and shit.
I prefer watching subtitled.
Sarah likes subtitles on too. I don't like them, but she does. She's the same way. She likes watching movies with subtitles and all that.
Well, that way you get to hear the inflection of the original actor.
But like I said, I think that would be pretty cool if they were able to do that, which I'm sure that's coming pretty soon. You said somebody's already working on that, so. But think about it, if you could redo a movie in all different languages and actually make it line up and look like you couldn't even tell that it wasn't shot in that language, I think that'd be a pretty good game changer for movies and TV shows. I don't know. I just don't like it because it just feels like there's like a delay, almost like when you're watching something with a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm in my work truck and I have something playing through the Bluetooth on my work truck's Bluetooth, everything has a 5-second delay, so nothing ever matches up, like the words or anything. Which I have a feeling
there
it's
it is.
because it's an older Bluetooth in my work truck, because it doesn't do that when I'm watching it with my headphones and stuff. Like I said, I've watched quite a few shows and I do like it. I've come from overseas.
So, Laura, on your page, you don't actually have a homepage or anything. You've just got your blog page.
Yeah, it just goes straight to my blogs, and then you click
So
them to
why do
make
you
them bigger.
then why do you have home and blogs listed in like a drop down menu? You can get rid of the drop down menu. If you only have a single page, you're only gonna have a single blog page. I'm looking out on mobile.
It's just the way the layout one I'm using does it.
One of these days, you need to draw out a picture of how you want the layout, what colors you want, and then give me the back end login.
Oh, damn, you got your whole month's worth of live streams on it. Christmas.
I used to post my live streams up onto there.
Under that Christmas part of your website, you have a bunch of them.
Yep, that. So you put all your live mess days on a single blog entry.
Yeah, I do normally do it for my lives at the end of each month. I used to go and put them all in. because I had to start all over again when my brother decided not to pay for his hosting anymore.
You drive traffic to your website just through your social media?
Yep.
Well, hey, Lori, I'm gonna lose you here in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Okie dokie.
Coming into a dead zone here pretty soon. About a half hour from home. There's a spot for about 25 miles. I don't have any cell service. So,
You would if you had a sat phone. Just saying.
I know, Paul Murray. Okay.
Yeah, you should
All
get
right, guys.
Starlink.
Yeah, I should. But all right, guys. Well, Laura, thank you. You guys have a good
Okay.
day.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
I wonder if David will realise I'm not actually packing boxes right now
Why aren't you packing boxes?
because I'm too busy looking at my website.
Stop looking at your website. It's got a home.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, your website's not going anywhere, but your stuff is if you don't get it packed up. So how much does that cost a month to maintain that? Like-
I'm paying £5 a month.
Not too bad.
I went with the cheapest host I could find.
Let's say, who's the host?
Unlimited web hosting.
What's up, Trevor? Finally, somebody talks in the chat.
I was gonna say, hi Trevor. I was say the chat's been quiet since Abigail said, "Well, bye."
Nobody was talking to her. I said hi to her, and then she,
Yeah,
told her I
we
was
all
good.
said hi.
And she asked how you doing, and I answered her. How you doing, Trevor?
Right, I'll play with that later. I might pay my invoice later, so it's paid a bit earlier. My lives are starting to get a viewings after I finish them.
You know, me and Matt were talking about that one day. You know, Matt even pointed it out, and I've noticed the same thing. It seems like if you have a lot of people in your live at one time, that's about the views you're going to get when you're done, right? For the
Yep.
night. But then we've noticed with other channels that only get like 15, 20 people in them during the live stream, and then afterwards they'll end up with actually more views than the people with more people in their live stream at one time.
Sundays has got 129 views so far.
The key is to be interesting.
Well, that's not me.
So like your live stream, I got 75 views off of. See, and I think I'm losing views on my live stream because the other day when I checked my Saturday Night Tech, there was 154 views, and now it's only showing 60. And I've noticed that with my live streams, like the view count has gone down on some of them.
Pack that in its box.
Fucking YouTube. I hate YouTube. I swear sometimes.
I'm getting more followers on app called Clapper.
And then another live stream I watched that
An
I've
app
watched.
called what?
Clapper. It's a bit like TikTok, but with a lot less restrictions.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any fucking traction on Rumble, I'll tell you what. There's like no traction on that fucking site.
Oh, I nearly closed StreamYard down then.
I got over 100 videos on there. And I want
Oh, I'm not
to
even
say,
signed in.
see how many.
I cleared all my cookies and everything the other day, and I haven't signed back into things.
And it's so weird because when I go to my homepage, it says 0 followers, 0 rumbles. But then when I go home,
Oh, see, aren't I following? Yeah, I'm following you.
yeah. And then when I go to the other,
All your videos have got 1 view.
yeah. But if I go to the other homepage, it says I have 4 followers and I'm following 3. And I have 133 videos.
You know when you restreamed me 9 days ago? That went on here, and you got
Yeah.
1 thumb up and 1 thumbs down.
That's what I said, dude. Their fucking layout is horrible. Like, I hate Rumble's layout. Like, they probably would do better, but their layout just feels like a website. It feels like YouTube like 15 years ago. Like, it's just way behind.
I'm still waiting for it to sync all my whole channel. Everything's just pending.
I mean, the only channels that seem to be getting any steam on here are just pretty much political shit. Other than that, it's like nothing else seems to be getting any really good viewership. Because like all the top channels, if you go look at all the top channels, they're all political channels.
Yep.
But you know, as many videos as I have on here and everything, like you would think I would have more traction than that. Like it just doesn't seem like they're pushing videos at all. It seems like they're pushing nothing but political stuff. Honestly, Art would probably do better on Rumble than he would YouTube with the political stuff.
Yeah, with his political channel.
Because like I said, if you go on there and look at all the top channels, it's nothing but political crap. There's no like gaming channels, nothing like that.
I only need another 2,500 views. Watch hours.
Now. Last time I checked, I think I was at like 5.1 or something.
Oh, that's vinyl. I need to be happy with my colouring.
Oh.
Anything in this top drawer? Oh, I found my crisps. Or potato chips to you lot.
So you found potato chips that have been missing for how long?
About a week. I forgot where I put them before I went away.
Yeah, so last time I checked, which was about a week and a half ago, I was at 5.1K watch hours. Now I'm at 5.5. So I got about 400 more in the past week or a half, 2 weeks, something like that.
I've got to film some more videos. That will help. Has that got its back? No, that's still got its batteries in. I've actually got to put this in the post. Once I sorted the lights out properly.
Oh, I'm back for a minute.
Oh no.
No, I can leave if you want.
No. I've just found something I've got to send to you, Rob.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Something you asked at Christmas for me to send you.
What was that?
Goes on your door.
Oh, a reef.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Shall I send it in time for this Christmas?
Yeah.
I've got other bits I need to send to you anyway. Oh, they're not going to fit in there.
Oh, Trevor said having a slow day at work here. Feel you on that.
And Justin's like, I'm sitting on my arse at home.
Oh, I just meant in general, man. Slow day. When you have one of those days where it just feels like it's dragging ass.
Yeah.
Those days suck.
Oh my god, I've just found a sheep.
Especially like if it's like a Friday and you're really wanting to go home for the weekend. God, the day just goes by slow and slow.
Oh.
Rob, you've got me flat $5 closer to buying YouTube.
I've got you what?
$5.
Closer to buying YouTube.
See, once I raise about 200 billion, I'm gonna make YouTube an offer to Google to buy YouTube, and then I'm gonna shut Matt's channel down.
Yeah.
But I need to raise about another 199 billion and like 800 and some million, something like that.
Does Matt know you want to shut his channel down?
No, but it will be a nice surprise though. When he goes to click on it and it says host does not exist. And that gives him a 404 error.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Laura, what do you want to do with your website?
It was more to write blogs and stuff on.
Yeah,
Well,
but what
I'm
do you
not-
want to change about the look of it?
I haven't fully decided yet.
Just wanting to
Oh,
hawk.
see? Then how do you know you need to get away from WordPress if you haven't decided what you want it to look like?
Fucking hell, WordPress is good. Surprised you want to get away from it.
She just wants to sell cheap Chinese crap on her.
I do want to put my merch shop on it at some point. I know that.
Laura's got a bunch of affiliate links she wants to attach to it.
Do you have a merch? You have a merch shop?
Yeah, I have too. I have one now that's cheaper than the other one. So it depends if I like you or not. Depends which link I give you.
But she really got Bill, right? Bill went and bought a few things off her merch
Yeah,
store.
Bill went and brought all my merch and then I changed the logo.
Yep. And Laura immediately changed the logo
But I like my new logo.
and then told him it was mandatory he gets the new product.
Tim made me laugh over my new logo. Did you see
Why?
what he put, Justin? He said
No.
he's got it as his screensaver.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, you do realise that's me, don't you?
The one where the one that you have up on the screen now?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that show Beef on Netflix. Pretty crazy show. Dominic and who else was talking about that? Somebody recommended it to Dominic to watch, and I started watching it. I just finished it last night.
Robbie, you been watching Below Deck Sailing? Though I asked him as he walked away from the computer.
Yeah, he's too busy watching Bachelorette.
He watched Below Deck Sailing. He's the one he got me into all the Below Decks.
I can't watch reality shows. There's
It's
nothing
not
reality.
They say
nothing-
it's not a reality show.
There's nothing reality about reality shows. I mean, granted, yes, some people are real. That's about the realest thing about those shows.
I like to watch the drama on this show.
Like if you
Especially
go in,
those nights out.
like yes, there's still entertainment, and if you go into it understanding that that's what it is, then by all means watch it. But don't go into it thinking that that shit's all real. Because a lot of times the producers and stuff of those shows will have people do things to. Because I mean, if you face it, if you really followed somebody around and just got 100% of their true life, the shit would be boring. No matter which lifestyle you're living. People would get bored with it, so they have to mix it up. They have to add, throw wrenches in there, get people to fight and argue. And
Did watch one of the crew nearly die on that show though. He got pulled in by one of the ropes straight into the sea.
he died.
He nearly. If
Uh,
it wasn't for the cameraman who actually threw his camera down and actually intervened, he would have drowned.
what's the most interesting project you ever worked on, Donald?
Interesting project. Video?
Yeah, like for your job.
I don't know. I've never thought of it. Most interesting to me.
Yeah.
One of the most fun things I've done was shooting the wind farm, where I got to do some drone work. I think I've shown that video before. Of the guy climbing out of the top of it.
Huh.
Did I ever show you that video?
I've never seen it, no. I'm sure you've
Yeah,
probably shown it, but
I got to put my Phantom up at the nose cone of one of the turbines while somebody climbed out of the hatch up top. And so I'm
Oh,
parked
wow.
maybe 8 foot off the nose cone of the turbine. So
Was
it was
it
kinda neat.
turning?
no, it was not turning. They
Alright.
they lock them out when they climb them.
Okay.
So, but still, it's pretty cool getting to park that close to it.
Now, was that for like a promotional video or something? Or?
That was for an internal video. That an agency was doing a video for the electric company. And so
Okay.
I went and did that. Back before we had drones, I got to hang out the side of a helicopter to do a shoot for a car lot, and that was kind of fun. You know the little helicopter that they had on MASH?
Yeah, like a
Little
little
glass-
bubble helicopter.
Yeah, it was like one of those. And so they flew up. I got in that and got to hang out the side of it.
I
Do
went
some
on
video.
I went on a helicopter tour in one of those, and the guy, but we were in like five point harnesses, and the guy banked that fucking helicopter almost all the way to
Yeah.
the side, and
Yeah.
I was right there at the door, almost hanging out. It was so cool.
Yeah, so that was fun. I've gotten to go behind the scenes of a lot of like factory stuff. That's kind of neat when you get to go back.
You ever
Yeah,
met anybody
stuff.
famous on any shoots or not?
Hey Patterson.
Yes, sir.
Said hey. I'm not alone. Have I
You
ever
got
met anybody famous? I met somebody who was on some reality show once. Don't remember her name though.
Oh, reality star.
Oh, and you put that
It's
one.
sugar flavored poison.
What's
I try to stay away from it.
Mike
Put
B?
my
What's
rocket
up?
ship in there. Hey, might be. That needs to be wrapped up.
See how excited Donald got when he realized he wasn't the only one in the office?
I'm
Like, oh, somebody else is
not
here.
the only one here.
Got a whole celebration thing set up outside. Lets balloons go. Confetti comes falling down.
I walked out the back door yesterday. We're in a little shopping center, and the lady next door, I guess, was taking out her trash. Well, just out my back door, there's nobody ever there. And I walked out there just to get some sunshine on me because after you sit inside for a while, you just kind of want to get outside. So I walked out. I opened the door to go out back, and she was taking trash out. So she had just gone out her door with trash. It was right by my door as I opened up. I went, oh shit! And she laughed and laughed until all the way down the shopping center to where the dumpster is. And I just came back inside because I didn't want to have to face her when she came back by.
That scared the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah. And I bet you I made a good monkey face when I was scared, too.
Gonna give
What's
David
up, Patterson?
access to my Facebook later. Trevor, they keep coming and going and coming and going.
How you been doing, Mike B? Been up to?
They more showed actually the birds more showed up when we was on Paul's stream.
Yeah, that one that was the pigeon that was. Was it a pigeon was knocking all the
wood
worms
pigeon.
up. Yeah.
I like how everybody keeps calling them worms. Well, they are kind of worms, but
They're mealworms, right?
yeah.
Yeah, they're worms, aren't they? What the hell's the difference between that and a regular worm? Just a type of worm, isn't it?
Mm. Put that there. I'm finding memory cards I didn't know I had. Hey, Uncle
That-
Bill.
What's up, Bill? I think that. Oh, there goes your camera.
Yes, I know. My because I'm on David's internet now, not my own.
Oh,
It's
you're
not
on the shitty
good.
internet. Gotcha.
I need him to plug my Ethernet into his router
His Bill
or
says
router of whatever you want to call it.
router. Sounds so fancy when you say it. Gotta plug into my router.
What would you call it?
Router.
It's a router. Right.
Bill said, "Sorry, can't join at work."
Yeah, I sent him a link like ages ago.
Yeah, you don't want his manager to catch him on the phone.
I've also sent Dominic a link. He was on an hour ago. It was actually online. He said it was online an hour ago. 2 hours now.
There's two people in there. 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, there is 2 people. Look.
He realizes he's on camera. Hello. I'm gonna say
Hi,
that.
Don's friend.
He's got to have us on mute.
He's got the microphone switched off. I know that.
You know what the stupid thing is though? Is when you're on your phone, it won't let you actually mute the stream. Like if you try to turn your volume down on your phone, it will only go down so far, and then it stops it
Yeah.
from completely muting it. I think it's so stupid.
Oh, I'm drinking coffee right now. Oh.
Look at that. Freaking Mike's just waking up. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Lazy bum, get up.
Get up, get up.
I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
Wait for the time I'm getting up on Saturday.
Why are you getting up so? Are you guys
I-
actually going to the thing or no?
I'm not saying.
I know David wouldn't want to go. I would assume you would go.
Hey, Paul
That's-
Murray, I've sent you a link on Messenger.
Mike, she's gonna tell you like Tim says, no.
No. Anyway,
She-
my coffee was easy made. It comes in a
Oh, Paul.
carton and it's cold.
I love every time you ask Tim, can you get me a cup? He's like, no.
Yeah, but he said he'll actually make me one if I ever go over.
I some reason I doubt that. I think he's
I have
just saying
to-
that because he thinks he'll never make it over there.
The thing is, I actually have his address, so I could just turn up at his door.
Oh, I have his address too. I've put it all over the internet. Like, for a good time, go to this address.
Oh, I don't need this cable. Oh, yes, I do. I've got iPads. I've just found my iPhone cable.
How do I see Messenger? Here we
Facebook Messenger, Paul.
go. He doesn't know how to look that up.
Right, I'm putting it in. Oh no, don't put all that in. That it was a chat message I was going to send to Justin and see if he knows how I should deal with that person.
But she was calling me a twat.
No, no.
Oh,
There
you're
you
talking
go.
about the earlier?
No,
Did you
read that. I've just inboxed you it.
Okay. So,
Soon as oh frick, it posts it everywhere. Delete that one from there. I think I have to go on Twitch and delete that one.
what the hell is all this?
You can't. It's his name. Most bits of it. So I just copied and pasted it. Hey, Paul.
Hey, I'm here. I
You
had
need
to go
to
downtown
YouTube.
and pay. I had to go downtown and pay a bill, and I stopped. And I stopped and got some coney dogs.
Was that me? Oh no,
Oh.
that might be me.
Well, hold on. Is that chili? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
They're chili dog, but they're called coney dogs.
Yeah, I know what a coney dog is. It's hard to see because you're on a little screen.
Yeah, because I'm big screen.
Okay, I got it muted.
Laura's being self-centered and taking up the whole screen again.
Yeah, I can see that there's nothing there at the mealworms, but
No, not at the moment.
Oh, I just saw a bird jump in the tree there.
What kind of bird was it?
It looked all black. I just saw it for a second. It looked like it was going through the tree.
yeah, I went and picked up some coney dogs for Lynn and French fries because her parrot loves to eat French fries.
Oh, Paul, Rob joined my membership.
Oh, did he? All right.
Yeah. He was going to gift Laura a membership, but then she got mouthy and he left.
Really? I was going to say, because he's not on right now, is he?
Yeah,
Nah.
he's just making food.
So he'll be gone for about 3.5 hours.
if
I
not
swear
longer.
I swear he'll be like, I'm gonna go get a cup of water. I'll be right back. And like an hour and a half later, he comes back. All right, I
Why
gotta
have you
leave.
ever seen Rob drink water?
I'm just saying as an example. Sometimes it's something that takes any normal person like 2 minutes to do, and he'll be gone for like an hour and a half. Good thing Rob can't hear us. I bet
The
he's in the
ginger nut.
kitchen. I bet he's in the kitchen listening to everything we're saying. Shut up.
Sorry,
I'm sh-
person who comes in 8th or 9th or 10th.
All right. I bought
I mean-
4. I put 2 in the fridge.
So you only paid $4 for him?
Yeah. Well, actually, I bought 6. I got 2 for Lynn, 4 for me, and order French fries, and it all came to $9 and something.
Oh, so they didn't put a limit on it, huh?
No, you can buy as many as you want.
Oh wow. Is it like one company doing it, or is it like all the vendors down there?
No, just
Like
a company. They're celebrating 100 years in business. It's a Coney Dog place. It's been there forever. The great grandparents used to have it.
100 years, huh? Family owned?
Yep.
Cool.
Rearranging.
Don't see too many family owned businesses that old anymore.
It's called Vicky's Coney Dog.
Our company's actually been family owned since its conception back in the, I want to say it was like the 50s. I think our company's around 45, 50 years old. And it's been family owned ever since it started. Our company actually got started because the guy that started the company, he was living in his town and they were trying to figure out why all this grass was dying on one of the main streets in the town in Texas where they started the company. And he tasked it on himself to go figure it out. Well, turned out he figured out there was natural gas leaking in the ground. And he decided to start up a company.
Ah.
And that turned into the company we are today. And $500 million a year.
You big enough now, Justin?
Yeah, but now we're overlapping each other. I don't like being that close to Rob. Give me away. Get me away from Rob.
Is
There
that
you go.
better?
Put him next to Donald. There you go. You're
Can't hear
super
ya.
muffled. You're super muffled, Donald. I can't hear. I can barely
hear
hear
ya.
you. Yeah, I can. You're just barely can hear you. It's almost like your microphone's covered. Unless his headphones died. That's his mic on his phone.
No, we can't hear you. Can't hear you, Don. Oh, there's a bird on your sill.
You might have
Yeah,
to
that
leave.
was a collared dove.
There goes a dove.
Well,
How
hold
about
on.
now?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah,
hear
now we can.
you. It was
My
something with
headphones
your
are dying.
headphones. One thing I noticed too with StreamYard and Zoom, when you're connected to Bluetooth, if it disconnects at all and then reconnects, it fucks it up every time. The audio. They can mess up the audio.
What else do I need to pack?
You need to pack your shit and get out.
Well, Justin, didn't you tell Laura to pack it in?
Pack it in. That's right. Pack it in.
He tells me that every day. Don't mean I listen to him.
No,
I got that little saying from David. He tells Laura to pack it in.
just pack it in. Okay, all right.
That's the British for shut the hell up. I think that's what the translation would be. I think if I said the American translation to that to Sarah, I'd probably get slapped. Because I have a feeling that it kind of means like shut the hell up in American.
That's right. Sarah invited me over your way.
Oh, you two would get along great. It would be kind of scary, to be honest with you.
I said, oh, yeah, I want to come over to annoy Justin.
Don't worry, you ain't coming over unless David's coming. Otherwise, I'm going to be on a plane going the opposite direction as you're coming here. I'll go hang out with David.
I'm not going to tell you I'm coming. I'll arrange it with Sarah.
Speaking on behalf of America, I think we could arrange a trade.
I'll go over there for a while, do like a little...
Oh, no, for permanent.
No, I don't want to live it over there permanently.
You go over there.
Not unless
Laura
I can take
comes
my
over here,
guns
we're
with
good.
me.
Sounds to me like Don's got it all figured out for you there.
I'm too Americanized to live in the UK.
Stupid does not mean the same thing as American.
Oh, whatever.
Huh.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah, if you want an interesting show to watch, though, if any of you guys have Netflix, watch that show, Beef.
Beef?
Yeah, Beef.
Oh, Justin, did you get my photo earlier?
It was actually pretty interesting.
You'd have to scroll through that how long of a message I sent you.
Yeah, the one at Taco Bell.
Yep.
I actually had Taco Bell for lunch.
Yeah, that was my lunch.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that show. I saw that trailer. I thought it was kind of neat looking when it came out. I thought it was going to be a movie.
No, it all starts with these two people with a road rage incident with each other, and then it just goes off the fucking walls.
Yeah.
And it stretches over like a year and a half period.
I saw the trailer for it, and I thought it was going to be for a movie, huh?
I thought it was supposed to be a mini-series, but no, it ended just like a normal season. So there's definitely going to be a season 2 if they keep it going.
Where's my tip?
Like, I hate Netflix, but I love Netflix at the same time, right? I hate Netflix because they greenlight every stupid project, but then sometimes you get some gems out of those. You know? But then they do greenlight a lot of stupid shit, though, too. You get a lot of really dumb movies.
Yeah, I'll probably be signing up for it again for a month or so whenever the new season of Dark Mirror comes out.
I can't wait till Ozark. Ozark comes back. That is a really good show.
Ozark?
Yeah.
Oh, you enjoy that?
I thought Ozark was done. I thought it ended.
No.
No, I think they have one more season. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Have you watched that, Donald? I could have
Yeah,
sworn they had.
I thought that last season was the season finale because it ended just. Huh.
Let me see. I could be right. You could be right. Let me look.
I thought that
No,
last season was the series finale.
Did you hear that, Justin?
So they did 4 seasons. Is there a 5th season of Ozark? Oh man, there isn't going to be a season 5. What the hell?
Yeah, because I thought, man, that was kind of a weak series finale.
Yeah, because they left it on a cliffhanger and what's her name got shot and everything. I wanted to see what the follow-up with all that was. When the blonde chick got killed, I can't remember her name offhand.
Ruth.
Yeah, when Ruth got killed, I thought they were gonna do because it ended as if they were gonna do another season.
Well,
But
if they were to continue without Ruth, I wouldn't watch it.
But they literally said it's because the creator of the show wanted to move on to different projects. So
Yeah.
he got lazy and left early. That's how it is.
Not really. That
I think it could have done one more
he
season.
was a Breaking Bad wannabe.
What is it? Is it over and done with? Is it?
Yeah, there's no fifth season. The creator wanted to move on to different projects.
Have you guys watched Barry?
Over and done with, is it?
No, I
It's on
haven't.
HBO.
I do want to watch. Oh, what the hell was that?
Barry is a really good show.
Did you ever watch Lucifer?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I like that one.
Am I watching at the moment? Succession? Anybody watch that?
Session. No, I haven't seen that one.
Mayans MC?
Oh yeah, I actually, dude, I was kind of hesitant about watching Mayans because Sons of Anarchy was so good, but it's actually not bad. It's
There's a
actually
new
pretty
season
good.
in 22 days.
Oh, I can't wait, man! I just got done watching what was out already.
Well, what do you guys think is going to happen now with the Screenwriters Guild and everybody on strike? They're saying that you're going to be watching a lot more reruns.
Well, fortunately, a lot of the I don't know. Donald might know more about that industry than I do. I mean, you seem to be in. I don't know. You're not really in the movie stuff, but.
Well, even television stuff. The late shows and all that are saying that nope, not gonna.
And what's the deal with the thing? It's not like it's a big union or nothing, is it?
Oh, it's a big union, especially in production. They want more money and they want better benefits, and they said that the companies are getting rich off of their hard work.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to make 7 figures instead of 6.
Yeah.
Writers don't make that much.
They don't make.
They
that much
really
money.
don't.
No,
I would think they'd make a couple $100,000 a year. They don't make that much.
Producers and those guys make a lot of money, but not the.
Oh, yeah. If they're not making at least $250,000 a year, then I could see
Oh
that.
hell no!
I figured they were making like around 250 grand a year.
I would think
Everyone in Hollywood has a screenplay that they're working on.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, what's the average pay for a writer then? Around 60, 70 grand?
I don't know. Like for a TV show?
Yeah. Because you think they'd get paid by like episode or something like an actor does.
I think don't they sign on for the entire thing or
the average pay for a TV writer in the United States is $62,000 a year.
Wow, that's it.
That's it.
Fuck, man. No wonder they're. I don't blame them then.
Well, especially they're living in California. You know what the price is going for out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I would think that, like I said, I would assume they would make no less than a couple $100,000 a year. That's crazy. Especially some of these shows and movies that make, can make hundreds of millions of dollars over their life.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's why they're so pissed. The entire union went on strike.
We were supposed to be shooting a movie by now is it Pasadena? Is that a part of California, Justin?
Yeah, Pasadena, yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to be shooting a movie in there by now. But keeps getting delayed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to trickle down and have a lot of effect to a lot of people because one, you're not going to be able to watch your favorite shows anymore, hit or miss, and the other thing is that the industry is going to take a pause.
A good one I enjoyed was Power. Anybody watch that?
No. The only thing I could see that causing is they're just going to pass the cost on to the consumer. So streaming apps and shit are just going to get more expensive. Because they're not going to pay people more without somebody paying that extra cost. And it's fortunately going to be the consumer.
And what I don't understand, and maybe Don knows, is what kind of money is grossed gross is going to the big boys and nothing down to the bottom.
It's
I-
probably just like every other industry. Every
Yeah.
step up the run gets you a cut, bigger cut. So, the 80-20 rule.
Uh, well, it's like CEOs these days. They make 10 times more than they ever would have made back in the 60s or 70s
Sure.
or any time before that. Because I want to say that when I was watching that documentary, and what's the billionaire in New York? What the hell's his name? The older, short, fat white dude. I can't think of his damn name. He's been around forever. Real old guy. We were just
Buffett.
talking about. Yeah, Buffett. I was watching a thing. He was doing an interview, and he said that all this high CEO pay and CEOs making tens of millions a year, he said didn't start until the 80s. He said that's when the stock market, he was like, back when I was in stocks back in the 60s and 70s, he was like, I was barely making 60,000 a year. He goes, but as soon as the 80s hit, he goes, that's when everything got where it was all about.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
the
another
way the
issue
stocks
that
were ran.
the screenwriters are upset about is the advancement into productions for artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
They think that they're going to be, in the end, is somebody's just going to tell the computer what they want and it'll just generate it.
Well, if you've ever read an AI generated script, yeah, they're not good. Not good yet.
I would say that would be a bigger worry in about another 10 years.
Yeah. Maybe 5. You don't know. It doubles.
Yeah. I would say 10 at the latest, though.
And in the mechanicals, you don't need to go out on set and video or get film, the old language, get film, because the artificial intelligence is going to get to a point where you just tell it what you want and it'll make it.
That's what Justin wants.
Well, that's what me and David were talking about. AZ, now if you want to design a game like GTA 5 or some really extensive open world game like Cyberpunk, you need hundreds of programmers, designers, all this other stuff. But he was telling me, he goes, dude, me and him were talking about, we were like, we wouldn't be surprised in 5 or 10 years that a company couldn't go to an AI and say, I want this game, this is what I want, and it could design that game in a matter of when it took years for hundreds of people to work on.
Yep. AI can already do a lot for web design.
Yeah, and we're just in the infancy, so imagine in 5-10 years it's going to be insane.
Look at Curtis Dart's productions. Some of the stuff he does, that's all AI generated.
But that's going to put people like Curtis. This is the problem. Curtis is doing AI now, but there's going to be a point where you don't need somebody like Curtis anymore.
That's right.
You might still need somebody like that because obviously you have to input what information you want the AI to do. But the people like Curtis are going to be a little more limited.
Probably
a lot less of them.
a good AI system will replace 10,000 people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right now, in fact, the auto industry, they're battling the same thing. The workers are pissed because the companies are looking towards AI to get the repetitive stuff out of where their workers are doing it, so that it'd be robots doing it.
Well, it's because computers and robots don't get tired. They don't need lunch breaks. They don't.
You don't have to pay benefits or any of that. Yep.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of problems in any industry are usually caused by human error to a certain extent. I mean,
and it'll be interesting to see how AI, we haven't heard much about it, but artificial intelligence in the farming community. You know how they drive the big machines around to do stuff?
that's already.
The big machines around.
You already don't have to. That's already integrated. A lot of that shit's already.
Yeah, but there's usually somebody on board. I'm just saying that eventually the trucks will be AI, the equipment will be AI, the planners.
No,
will be
they
AI.
don't even. And the real high tech farms now, they don't even drive the tractors. They literally go out and they will till a whole field by themselves with nobody in them. They're already doing that. John Deere's already got all that set up. That's why these tractors are so damn expensive. And that's why they don't want the farmers replace some shit. They don't, they had that big lawsuit for right to replace, right to fix.
Right to repair.
Yeah, right to repair lawsuit, and they lost it because John Deere was making it almost impossible for a farmer to work on their own tractor. And a lot of these guys were going to Russia to get these hacks for their tractors in order to get around John Deere's proprietary systems.
Yep. So they'd be downloading Russian software onto their tractors, and
the tractors would be all Chinese products.
These farmers would be buying the Russian dictionaries and translating stuff, and
yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, there's a message for you in the chat, Paul.
Murray is on the cutting edge of technology information.
Well, it's not the cutting edge because it's all the buzz in all the different industries that AI. There's some real serious concerns about it. You've heard it, haven't you, Don?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you see it every day.
The writing, be able to. There's a software out now. I don't remember what it was. Somebody told me about it the other day. That it's these templates. You just upload your pictures. It puts out a commercial for you, and it's just not a good commercial.
Every industry is threatened by AI to a certain
I'm safe.
extent.
If there's artificial intelligence coming down the line, that's fine. Nobody's working on artificial stupidity.
But yeah, it's getting, like I said too the other day. I told people, I said, watch uploading certain AI videos to your channels because there's been a couple music labels that have already sued a couple YouTube channels over AI videos of music artists singing fake songs using their voice and their likeness. And so you got to be careful because of it.
Well, anytime there's a advance in technology, you have a change in what the human component of that is. So you might get AI coming around, but you get more high-tech stuff, the high-touch jobs, the human interactions are going to become more valuable.
I think the whole thing with the human how they say self-driving cars, they always want human intervention. And that, I think the more generations go by and the more comfortable they get with that technology, I think that it will be phased out at some point, where you won't have anything in a car. You'll literally just get in a car with your buddies. It'll have no steering wheel or anything, and you'll just go down the fucking road in it.
Where's
and not
the fun
think
in
twice
that?
about it.
And
But
then
I'm just saying, it will happen.
Go to special places. If you still want to drive a car, you'll have to go to special places to.
Well, I think that's where it will end up heading, though, because every generation's going to get more and more comfortable with a car driving itself. I think at some point they won't even think about it anymore. Like, where's the human driving element? They'll just fucking get.
Well, yeah, they would look at it as a challenge to drive the car. Why should I have to drive the car when let the computer drive the car?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to be a new technology to them anymore, so they won't be impressed by it. It'll just be an everyday thing. It's just like I said, like you use how many launches that space, all right? People just aren't really amazed by it anymore because it's so common now. You don't see 10,000 people showing up to a mission or a launch anymore like they used to back in the day. It's not something that people really pay attention to anymore.
Well, even if you look back 10 years, it's the idea of landing booster rockets. Is nuts. But now it's like, okay, you've seen it. It's still kind of neat, but
yeah, it's been done so many times now in the last 5 years. It's just not really all that interesting to watch anymore. Like you said, it's still neat in the back of your head, but you don't go out of your way to see it every time. I mean, just look how many launches they've done in the past 5 years over the entire history of NASA. I mean, they've done almost as many launches in the past 5-10 years than they ever have in the entire conception of NASA, and been more successful with it too. Because like a lot of people don't realize that SpaceX, yes, they've had crashes and stuff, but they've always been intentional because they want the data from it to learn from it. It hasn't.
SpaceX follows an iterative process of R&D, whereas NASA did not. NASA wanted everything pinned down, the data completely pinned down before they took the next step forward. And it's more exciting because you get to have all the failures and stuff, and NASA couldn't handle the bloody nose of having a failure. But it's faster to have failures and move ahead.
Right.
And it's cheaper in the long run.
Well, and let's face it, private money always does better, I think, with R&D than government money does. Because even though NASA's not technically a government agency, it's funded by the government. And the government would kind of, we all know, underfunded them for years and years. Instead of dumping money into them for more research and all that, they'd probably be twice as far ahead in technology now if they wouldn't have sliced their budget so bad over a 20-year period.
Trevor's got a point. Wait till the military is controlled by AI.
Oh yeah, at some point, I mean, they already have drones that don't use any pilots. That RQ was it the RQ-170 Sentinel, the one that looks like a little B-2 bomber?
Yep.
That mini drone, that thing flies all by itself. It doesn't have any human pilot. They just input in the computer where they want the mission, what it needs to do on its mission. It takes off, does its thing, and it comes back and lands by itself. It doesn't use any human pilot like the Predator and Reaper drones do. But even those drones are pretty, I mean, they don't really need the pilot. They're just kind of there only because those are launching weapons off of them and stuff, so they still have that human element in there for approval and all that stuff.
Hey, Mr. Tim, what you doing?
What's up, Tim? Trevor Fuss says there was a Bond movie where a spacecraft landed vertical. Skynet is coming. And like I said before, all right, like I said too, we can all assume that AI is just gonna like go off the wall and kill everybody, but I mean that's just thinking the worst of the new technology. And if we already assume that, then we should be putting countermeasures in to prevent stuff like that.
Well, that would make an assumption, Justin, and I'm not so sure that the higher ups in our nation or around the world are smart enough to understand. They just look at it as what's in it for me.
Yeah, but who's to say AI is just going to automatically assume we're inferior and they need to get rid of us? What if they did the opposite?
Well, it's a learning experience. The more you give somebody responsibility for,
we're not even close to that level of AI yet, though.
But the more you give them to control, sooner or later it will learn. Well, why do I need to go to them? I just take care of it.
Yeah, but like I said, who's to say that AI is just going to go on the dark side, though? It could do a complete opposite. You never know. I mean,
well, it's perspective of dark side. If you want to have somebody or something doing it that is going to strictly do what you tell them to do, then fine. But at some point in time, maybe the person that's having the job of keeping an eye on them say, well, just take care of it. Just, you know what I want. Just take care of it. Well, that's the evolution.
Mm-hmm. Well, we already do that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we're not talking about true intelligence. We are talking about complex automation. Is all artificial intelligence is at this point. It's very complex automation. The computer doesn't know anything.
Yeah, it's not self-aware, is what you're saying.
Right.
Doesn't have that self-aware capability yet. I don't think that's too far off, though. But like Don said, though, we're still in the infancy of it. It's not. We're not that far down the road yet. I mean, the government might have some weird shit in the background that we don't know about, but your average consumer, what they call AI, is still in its infancy.
Even when we get computers to the point where it appears that they are reasoning, it's a big step to go from following logical arguments to being able to have an innovative thought, a thought that is not from the data. It's just a random connection that happens in our heads because we're mushy wet brains.
Well, don't you think, though, Don, you have to be careful. The people that are programming AI
Mhm.
and manipulating AI.
Well, that's been from the very beginning, garbage in, garbage out. So
Yep.
whatever they're putting into the inputs of the AI is going to result what comes out of the AI. And what they put it in charge of, yeah.
Well, it's just like when you, like you said, you use one of those writing AI programs right now. It's only going to write whatever input you put in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, honestly, consumer AI programs are going to be I don't think they're going to be available to the consumer on a consumer level
Oh, yeah, well.
much longer. I think they'll be available through I'm just saying, like, being able to make, like, deep fake videos, stuff like that, I think they're going to start controlling that aspect of it. To where you won't be able to do that unless you're a company or a government agency.
Once the genie is out of the bottle.
Yep.
We'll have to see where it goes. I just have a feeling it's going to heavily regulate it. It just hasn't.
Well, see, the thing of it is the people that should be regulating it, they might just get comfortable with it and say, "Oh, well, okay, whatever."
Yeah, but look at these companies. Like I said, are already suing over music shit.
Well,
If
I
enough
would
of these
go back to
corporations.
the question. You just said the people who should be regulating it. Who are those people who should be regulating it?
Yep.
I don't have an answer of who should be regulating the development of technology. Do you? I wouldn't trust the government to be regulating it.
Nope. And I wouldn't trust big business either.
But then it comes
I
down to
definitely
then
wouldn't
who
trust
then?
justice.
Shut up.
Because regulating just means restricting.
Yep.
And who are they going to restrict? Themselves? Nope. They're only going to restrict those other guys.
Yeah, like JD said, Elon Musk begged the government to get regulations in place, and they ignored him. Once it is out, it's too late.
Even if we got our government to put it in place, you think they wouldn't? You think they would abide by those regulations themselves? No. In the background, they would be pushing technology as far as they could. Every other country would be pushing technology as far as they could. There's no way to have our government restrict the technology.
That's right.
The only thing they can do is restrict us from using technology.
See, that's why I said, Thor, like the government's crazy shit behind the scenes. But yeah, like you said, the consumer AI is definitely elementary. I'd have to agree with you on that. I'd agree with you on that 100%. But at the same time, it's like, how anti-AI you've seen Elon Musk has been vocal about it. But at the same time, the Teslas have to use some type of AI system to be self-driving. So how far does he feel like AI should go? Because it is furthering his business as well to a certain extent. So, I mean, does he have a threshold where he thinks that that's where it should stop? Or that's where I get confused when he argues about AI. Because I could see it being used a lot with SpaceX and Tesla. So that's why I don't understand where sometimes his argument kind of confuses me.
Okay then.
Oh, for sure. The black budget world is on a whole different level for sure. That's what I said. If you look at the U.S. military budget, dude, it's like they say it's around 800 billion a year. But like I said, you can actually, if you want, you can actually look up congressional budget reports every year, and there's $200 or $300 billion on those budget reports that don't have any actual listing of what that money's going to. It's just black budget projects, but you don't know what that money's actually going to. You add that on top of the military budget already. That's well over $1 trillion a year they're spending. Trevor. Oh, not a problem, Thor. We're just having a fun little conversation. Pimping actually is easy. Let that sink in, JD said. Sorry, fucking idiot. You have a good day, Thor. If you're leaving, have a good day. Oh, I like Donald's new his logo he's got on his screen there.
Oh, that is good.
I like that better than the one he's using. That's really cool.
You don't like mine though, do you, Justin?
Why wouldn't I like yours?
'Cause it's got my face on it.
So? Yeah, but you also used a filter too. I don't think your lips are that puffy.
Actually, that's an AI filter that did that.
I think Laura's AI. I don't trust you.
The only thing I did was stuck a llama on it.
Thor is claiming to be watching from the Los Alamos National Laboratory isotope production facility. If you are, that is awesome.
I was like, they have subscribed to me, so I've just checked.
Tim, yeah, Justin, that's Laura's seductive filter. Apparently, that's why he has it as his background, Laura.
Yeah, that's why he has it as his screensaver.
That's a little concerning.
Yeah, no, he did, when he said it the other day, I was really concerned. And David was like, oh well. Only I looked that good. That needs to go in there.
Where is all that noise coming from? Somebody watching TV?
Not for me. I had my mic muted.
Definitely not me.
Let's blame,
Or is that
blame
Paul? Oh,
What?
okay.
We're gonna blame you, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Donald, what's I really like that logo you got on your.
That's my old one.
StreamYard.
My new one is not quite as splotchy.
I actually like that one better, to be honest with you.
I don't, because it's not clean. It's not reproducible as easy.
Oh, like if you wanted to use it for what, like stickers or something?
Yeah, if I want to put it on stickers. I mean, it'll
Okay.
produce, but
I do like that though. I think it's pretty cool looking.
I'm actually using two logos at the moment on my.
I'm surprised that one's still on there. I thought I had swapped that out.
That's my Facebook portal put away.
Well, everybody, have a great day. I'm going to head out. We'll see everybody again next time.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
On your stream later.
Adios.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, I like how he left he exited like it was his show. He's like, "Have a good day, everybody."
Oh, look where he's put Rob. You can go over there.
So why? Oh, it's probably because it's I put that on my StreamYard, didn't I?
Well,
Oh, you
generally,
should-
most of the streams you're on StreamYard, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's got my old logo on there.
Yeah, it's like if I turn my camera off, it's my old logo. I can't work out how to change it.
I know how to change the logo. You have to go to your what is it?
Is it
your
the logo
StreamYard
from
home.
my StreamYard account or from my YouTube account?
No, that's gonna be from your StreamYard account. Not
Okay,
you. That because so you never you have to go into your StreamYard and actually change it
Yeah.
because it doesn't automatically pull your logo from your YouTube.
All right, so streaming.
Tim said I was ready to say there was only 20 people watching when Paul left, but I'm on lower, so
I actually don't know how. Oh, there's only 5.
yeah. Tim said you got to go to customization and
Oh,
branding.
Yeah, no, I've done it on the StreamYard here, but when I turn my camera off, it's not the same logo. But I'll sort it.
It might have to be because sometimes, a lot of times, StreamYard, it won't change it until you get off the live and go do another live. Like a lot of the settings won't kick in until you actually end your current live stream. Zoom does the same thing. A lot of times the settings won't change until you restart a new live stream. Then it will automatically change them.
I can actually see my table.
See, if I go to destinations, I've got my YouTube channel set up and it's got my logo there correctly.
Yeah, well, when you get off the live stream, you're going to have to go into your StreamYard go onto your StreamYard account and go in and change it. It probably won't let you do it while you're on StreamYard.
I'm not even seeing where I could change.
No, you have to be off the live stream to do it. Because you actually have to go to StreamYard.com, log into your account, and do it from there.
I am on StreamYard. I went to a different
you
browser.
are?
Yeah, I'm on a different browser.
Let me see here.
Look here.
I'm going to have a sit down for a minute.
StreamYard dashboard.
I've reached for the box for my steering wheel in a minute.
Wait, why am I in here? Oh, shit.
Why are you in here twice?
I don't know. I don't know why. Damn it, leave.
Which one do you want to leave? That one. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Trying to see where.
I thought one Justin was enough. I'm actually waiting for Dominic to get up because I've got a new merch store for him to try.
Yeah, when I tried to log into my account, it was taking me to your live stream in StreamYard.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can access all this stuff unless I'm off of here. Well, stop looking in the mirror, Tim. He's looking in his rearview mirror. Objects seem closer than they appear.
Yep.
Scares the shit out of him.
Oh, look, a giant kangaroo.
It's 4 a.m. Don't think Dom is up yet. Yeah, probably
No, it'll
not.
be up in about an hour. Hour
Yeah.
or so.
He usually gets up between 5 and 6.
Yeah, no, Noah R is in the fourth wall. He keeps advertising that one. To have things shipped to Australia, it costs more than the item itself.
I think
Oh,
Dom.
look, now you sat next to Rob.
Get me away from him.
I can't move him.
No. No, damn it.
No, you can't move him.
At least I'm on top of him.
Now my window's shut. I might get an invite. Right, something come to the window.
Turn off that.
He's finished work, might be.
No, Mike, I had a half day today, and then I got tomorrow and Friday off, so I got a 4-day weekend. I might
All right,
do
I
some
found it.
live streaming later tonight. Maybe.
That's easy. When you're here, just click on your little icon up here in the little list on the side, and then edit your audio avatar.
Okay.
Let's see here if I still have.
Oh yeah, now I found it.
There we go.
I just gave you explicit instructions on how to.
I can get away from Rob there.
Are you scared you're going to catch something?
Now you need to call him and tell him get his ass back on here. I'm gonna boot him for being inactive.
I think he's eating. Yay! Look, now it's changed. Oh, where's my phone? I heard it. I just can't see it.
Oh,
You
it's
like
offset. I don't like that. I need to find one that's centered.
There it is.
So have you got any good emails yet, Don? For your question, your mailbox thing?
I've gotten a couple. I just actually finished editing one last night. I've got another one shot and ready to edit, and that'll put me another 2 weeks out. And I'm halfway toying with the idea of uploading the entire thing, all of them, to TikTok to see what kind of emails I get from TikTok.
You should do.
I think you would get quite a bit of traction on there or something like that. I was going to email him, but I wasn't sure what to ask. I
Well,
was thinking of stuff.
if you ask a stupid question, you're going to get a stupid answer. And if you ask a smart question, you're going to get a stupid answer.
So just all the way around dumbass answer then.
Yeah, it's a greedy little bird right there.
That is a greedy bird.
That was the one that was there earlier.
It might not be the same one. All I could hear is my feeder hitting the window.
Looks like David eating a pizza. I was laughing when David was arguing about healthy stuff and how you guys don't put certain ingredients in your foods the other day, and all I could think of him was scarfing down a whole large pizza by himself.
Tim, that bird is eating too fast. It will get heartburn.
It keeps on pausing whenever you talk, so
It can hear me, that's why.
it's like, am I safe?
Like, will a bird just sit there and eat till it like kills itself, or will it just eat till it's
No, until its crop's full.
Some animals will just keep eating and eating.
It might be a mama. It might be getting those for a baby somewhere. She might be loading up to get back to the nest and go.
It's got to be like its version of eating like Cheetos.
I've actually got bread I need to throw out.
Dang, that is a greedy bird. Just keeps going at it.
It's a wood pigeon. They're actually quite big.
Did you wipe the window down before you put that on there? Or is it just a fuzzy picture?
No, what's happened is our landlord won't have the windows changed.
So the windows are just what, like
And
permanently?
the glass is actually blown.
Okay.
What sound? Did I make a sound? Was I
Yeah,
imitating the bird? Going.
But when we've moved and got settled, I'm actually going to buy a camera, a bird feeder with the camera actually on it.
Oh, it's got a built-in one?
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
so you can get the sound as well.
Got a
And
two-way
then
mic on it so you can yell at the birds, get the fuck out of my feeder. It's there for looks.
You've had your share, Woody. Get out of here. I just kidding. He can eat all that he wants.
It's like, how much more can they eat? Jesus.
When you come across a smorgasbord, you
I guess as an animal, yeah, right? Probably would have spent all day looking for that much food.
Yep.
Now it's had enough
Yeah.
and gone. Before it fell off the windowsill. You might see some blue tits come along now I've shut the window.
Excuse you? Blue what?
Blue tits! Oh my god.
Where did you see the pink ones?
Yeah, normally they're got little pink nips on them too.
Train.
You knew where that was.
You can see the trains now.
Damn right, Mike. That's the way I eat burritos. I just sit and peck at them for 20 minutes.
This is a blue tit.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah. It's not what I was expecting to see.
Looks like a blue jay.
You can also get great tits.
But a blue jay is related to a crow. It's a corvid.
See, a great tit.
She's gonna fuck up and put something wrong in there, and it's gonna go to Pornhub.
It's like that one there says nice tits.
Oh my god. You know, if you say something like that, it's gonna immediately get turned on you. You should have just say. You should have just said that the little blue T-birds, something like that.
It's getting windy out there.
Yeah. We got rain moving in tonight here.
I think you gave Tim another idea for another background on one of his screens.
I really
Look at this.
the other night, the Goodyear blimp had landed at the local airport for refueling, and then the wind picked up and it wasn't able to take off the next day. And
I'll be back in a second.
I thought it'd be fun to get the drone charged up, and when they finally did take off, chase them, and then once I got out of the airport range, put the drone up. But I don't know what altitude the blimp flies at. I know it comes down low when it comes in, and it circled the town a couple times so everybody could see it.
I've seen them pretty high, but I don't know exactly what height they were at the time.
They're not going to be flying at passenger jet heights.
How high does...
Oh.
It says blimps can cruise at altitudes of anywhere from 1,000 to 7,000 feet.
Oh.
The engines prime or thrust rudder to steer. I guess that's about as. Says the Goodyear blimp goes on average. The highest is around 4,000.
On average, at 4,000. Yeah. Dang.
Oh, but there was a new record set by the highest altitude, highest airship flight with JP Aerospace tandem twin balloon airship reaching altitude.
No, I don't care about the records. I was wondering about how
feet. Yeah, that's just average blimp. Yeah, it's 1 to 7,000. Yeah, I wouldn't too high because even though they got motors and stuff, you get too high and gets caught in too much of a wind stream. I'm sure that would be disastrous for a blimp. Definitely doesn't have motors like a fucking airplane or anything. Even small airplanes, I don't think they go above 10,000. Like little 4-seater planes. Average says about 1,500 feet. Yeah, I've seen the Goodyear blimp a few times, Trevor, over the years. I think they have like 2 or 3 of them though around the country. I want to say I think they have 2 of them, but I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, they have 3 of them right now. They retired a couple of the older ones, but they currently have 3.
Yeah, I've seen them a few times around over the years.
This was the Wing whatever 3 that was here in Joplin.
Yeah, Tim, Rob did earlier. He did the middle tier. I think it was a $4.99 one. We had one on demo. They never went over 3,000 feet, but most of the time it was at 1,500 feet. Was that one of the Goodyear ones, Trevor? I have the blimp in GTA 5 online. Thing's slow as shit. It's like the worst fucking thing to have in that game. Talking about a slow moving target. Everybody else is flying around in F-16s and F-35s. The minute you put that thing in the air, somebody will blow you up out of it. I don't think I've ever made it more than a couple miles in that thing in the game before somebody knocked me out of the air.
I've played GTA 5. I think when it first came out, a neighbor kid had it. He came over and my son were playing it downstairs, and I drove around a little bit. That game could be addictive.
Yeah, I kind of don't like. I like playing on the servers, but like the regular Rockstar Online, I just don't like it because they just kind of let modders run rampant through there.
I mean, I spent it seemed like I just spent a couple minutes trying to land a plane on top of the blimp, and then I looked up and it was like 2 hours later.
Yeah, you can play hours in that game messing around. Were you playing online or just the game itself?
No, just the game,
Okay, yeah.
just open world. Yeah.
See, I wish they would make more open world games like that multiplayer though. Like not online multiplayer, but like just in regular game multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
Because playing in that game when you're first playing it and you're doing the missions, it's fun. But once you get to the end of it, there's really nothing to do. I mean, there's nobody to interact with or anything.
Right, but then
it
but then what you start doing is trying to figure out how to break the game.
Oh, dude, there's people that spend hours.
My brother used to play Grand
Figuring
Theft Auto a lot, and he said whenever possible, use a tank.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what version of GTA he was playing, but there's one where there was a street race,
Uh-huh.
and he found out that if you get in the car, instead of pulling up to the line, you just get out of the car, and it basically they're waiting for you to pull up to the line to start the street race, and then he'd go around, steal cars, and park them in front of everybody else,
Uh-huh.
and then get back in his car, pull up to the line, the race starts, and he would win it easily because everybody else was blocked in.
Yeah, there's people that spend hours figuring out little glitches and different ways.
Early on. I don't know what version it was or anything. I've never really been that much of a gamer. I used to play a lot of Unreal Tournament FPV, but
well, they don't ever do updates on the offline game, but the online they do. But the problem is like I said, it got to the point where it was so bad that me and Tim had to download mod menus just to protect ourselves in the game. Because you couldn't just play the game regular because every other person was a fucking modder. And they would constantly be killing you, taking your shit, just not playing fair, you know?
Right.
And it got to a point where I just don't even like playing online anymore. It got off too much. See, in my server, you can't do all that shit. They have anti-mod blocks and all kinds of cheat blocks and everything, so you can't do that shit. And the minute they catch you doing something like that, an admin's on top of you right away, and they'll kick you out of the server. So
on your server, do you have to download a patch to?
You download 5M, and then you can enter. They have like 26,000 different servers on there you can go into. Some of them are invites only, so you have to like fill out an application to actually get into them. Ours is application and guests, so guests can come in and play if they want. You don't have access to as much stuff as we do, but you can come in and play if you want. Like, and played with me.
No, I don't want to play with you.
Yeah, I know, Tim. The modders fucking suck in that. That's why I
don't
said
have a PC, so I can't play it.
Rockstar is just so bad about patching glitches and doing security updates and everything. Like, they only do 1 or 2 security updates a year. And literally every time they do one, within 3 or 4 days, they've already figured it out and have already got around it. And so you'll have a couple days of peace where nobody's doing anything. where nobody's doing anything, and then all of a sudden it just goes right back to shit again.
So, Justin, you're saying you like my logo that looked like it was a splatter better than just the little round thing I've got now?
I liked it better. It's just my opinion. I just like the look of it. Yeah, that mod menu you have to they do update it, Tim, but you have to keep deleting it and re-download it every couple months. They do random security patches, but like I said, they don't keep up with it. And the other problem too is their servers are all peer-to-peer connection, which is even worse. They're not. A lot of the newer games don't use those type of servers anymore with a peer-to-peer connection, so they have better control over their games. Not to say that modding doesn't happen still, but it's not as they catch them a lot faster. That's another problem. Is Rockstar's GTA 5 is now going to be 11 years old here pretty soon, and they're still using a server system from 10, 15 years ago.
It's gonna be 5 is gonna be 11 years old now.
Within the next like 6-8 months, yeah, it's already 10 years old. It's the only video game that has actually spanned 3 different gaming systems. It was on the 360, the Xbox One, and the new Xbox. It was on PS2, PS3, and the new PS3, PS4, and PS5. And what the hell was that?
Well, put it this way, I'm about to break an Amazon box. No, the Amazon box!
I thought that was Rob falling.
It's just fallen over and hit my glass.
That's why everybody's getting so pissed with Rockstar, is because everybody keeps waiting and waiting for this game to come out. I'm telling you right now, if GTA 6 doesn't absolutely blow people's mind, it's going to tank Rockstar. Because they fucked up with they did a really horrible job keeping up on the, Red Dead Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't really made any really good games since Red Dead and GTA 5. And if that game doesn't really bring it to the market, I have a feeling their company's gonna tank from that because of such a hype and wait for it. I mean, it should have came out 3 or 4 years ago, but they keep having delays because it's such a complex game, and I understand that. But like I said, that game better blow people's minds. But the things that people have done with GTA 5 over the years to keep it updated and keep it more modern looking, like some of the graphic mods that they've put over that game is insane. Yeah, I didn't really like the Red Dead games either, JD. The first one interested me. The second one, I don't know. It didn't seem like there was enough to do in the game for me. I got bored with it real quick. Missions were kind of boring, and they did a really horrible job on the online aspect of it. Yeah, that's why I didn't like the second one either, JD, because it just seemed like there wasn't a whole lot to do. And I really think they should have had like an old school city from that time period, like New York City or something in the game. Something a little bit bigger, metropolitan area you could go into instead of just 90% of the game was just open and fucking just desert and trees and shit. It would have been nice if they would have had one big major city in the game, somewhere on the map. That would be Laura, Tim.
I'm doing it on purpose. Yeah, I've sent you a picture of what I'm eating, Justin.
About damn time, Jesus.
What?
He's like, I was going to get a cup of water 2 hours later.
I know. I said I'll be back. I had to get all my deliveries out, and I deal with DHL and bits and pieces.
Oh, you had to go take a piss, did you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Rob, I sent you a picture as well.
I played a couple of the Fallout games.
Yeah,
those
JD
were
got
pretty
it
good.
right. I had to go stretch my legs. Hey, Mr. Jackson.
I'll tell you, the games that got some badass graphics is the Tomb Raider game, the newest Tomb Raiders. I want to talk about a game that will tax the shit out of your computer. And those graphics are insane on that game. I did a benchmark for that game on before I upgraded my system, and it fucking was stressing my computer out before I put the new processor and the new graphics card and everything in there. Now I actually get pretty good. I actually scored pretty high on the benchmarks this last time I did them. I went up almost like 30 or 40% higher. Rob had to go stretch his legs. Whoops. JD. Tim said, Mr. Welsh, howdy.
Yeah, I did say hi, Mr. Jackson.
You found the picture I sent you?
No. Tim, Tomb Raider has its own benchmark you can run in the game. Me and Sean did it one night. If you go in the menu of Tomb Raider, it actually has a benchmark you can run right through the game. And it uses the graphics from Tomb Raider because the graphics in Tomb Raider are insane. Insanely good.
That was like from Tim, was it?
Yeah, no, that was 3D Mark, Tim. You can run benchmarks through 3. That's all 3D Mark does is run benchmarks. Yeah, the one that Sean got me and you. But if you go in the Tomb Raider game, the one we downloaded for free when they had it for free, it actually has its own built-in benchmark in the game you can run and test your computer too. Is what I was saying. But I did score higher on 3D Mark too as well. I'd ran both of them. I was a lot higher on 3D Mark than I was before. Oh, interesting, JD. Fortnite recently upgraded their custom mode. It allows users to access to professional level game design tools. That's one thing I do like about that I did like about Fortnite is at least they updated their map quite a bit, which made the game stay more relevant. It just didn't use the same old map for years and years. That's why I said GTA didn't really need to upgrade a whole bunch of stuff and make a whole new game. They could have just fucking made a new map and updated the graphics a little bit. Oh, that's cool, JD. That's going to be interesting to see what people come up with. Now, if they build the game, can they upload it to where other people can play? Like, is there like a menu you can go into and play different people's games that they made?
Am I making
Oh,
you
that's
sick?
cool. That's awesome, JD. That's going to be pretty cool to see what people come up with. You should create Pac-Man within Fortnite. What is this? Fucking 1980, Tim?
Fucking nothing wrong with Pac-Man.
I used to have a Pac-Man arcade machine. I don't have it no more, but I used to have an original one.
I
And it had
Pac-Man.
With a
You-
few
which
quick
one?
time.
I
which
had
one
Ms.
did you?
Pac-Man, and I got rid of it, and I regret it now because my son got into soldering and electronics and all that, and he could have replaced all the caps in it. And
Well, you know that it already had the mod built into it where you could switch back and forth between Miss Pac-Man and the regular Pac-Man.
mhm.
My stepdad got it from a guy that used to own a bunch of arcade games. That was his business, and he got it, and it actually had the mod built in there to where you could just flip the switch on the down at the bottom of the unit. There was a little switch you could flip and switch it between the two, and the coin mechanisms, everything worked on it. And then he also installed a switch where you could turn the coin mechanism off and on.
Yeah, I regret getting rid of that machine.
Justin, Tim wants to know why have you got the next 2 days off?
Because I requested them off. Because over here we actually get time off, Tim. Oh wait, no, that's right. You guys get like a state holiday every other day. Explains why Australia's 5 years behind us. I told him. Tim and them are always complaining. Oh, Australia doesn't get the same shit America does till like 5 years later. I said, yeah, because you guys take a damn freaking holiday off every other day, so there's no productivity over there.
So, Rob, what was wrong with my dinner?
Freaking yuck. Just puke on
Jade.
the plate.
JD, we were having a nice conversation, and you had to go down into the trenches with Tim. Yeah, he drug you down into the trenches. Nasty little comments in the chat.
You got to remember, they're both keyboard warriors.
Like I said, me and JD were having a nice conversation. Tim had to say something negative, and just drug JD right down in the trenches with him.
I don't think all the blame can go to Tim. I don't think he's that influential.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's funny. What'd you have for dinner, Rob? I could hear everything Laura's having for dinner.
I actually sent you a picture of what I was having for dinner, Justin.
Was it that Taco Bell?
I'm eating the rest of my Taco Bell. And I had salad with it. A nice cheese salad.
I had lemon and herb chicken.
Tim said the only problem with your dinner, Laura, was that you could hear you eating
Good,
it.
Tim. Good.
You notice he's the only one that gets grossed out about people eating anything?
Yep.
I mean, we all know he doesn't like food. Explains why he's like 105 pounds.
That's soaking wet.
Oh, I'm gonna break this box in a minute.
Can you at least get off the bird camera when you do it? I want to see this. Let's go chuck it at David.
No, because if I break this box, I'll be in trouble.
Who are you going to be in trouble with?
David, because we need the box. It's that massive Amazon one that I can sit in.
The only problem with packing in big boxes like that is just don't pack it to the point where you guys can't carry it. I've literally seen people.
This one's more for our computers.
I've seen people pack boxes that like a fucking dishwasher can fit in, and then it gets to a point where it gets so fucking heavy you can't do nothing with it.
All I can hear is Justin vaping.
Well, I'm covering for Bill as well. Hold on. I thought Donald had the other half of Bill going with the keyboard, but I haven't heard it yet. Thought we were like filling in for Bill here. There you go.
My keyboard doesn't make noise.
Hold on, I think I can get better.
There you go. Oh crap.
Tim, the bits you could hear, I was on purposely doing.
Okay, I don't want to have.
Oh,
I've seen how long Justin got annoyed with it.
It's the way I brought up Justin.
Couldn't chew with your mouth open. Not everybody actually chews with their mouth open.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Justin was dragged up, not brought up.
I actually don't. And if I am eating on camera, I usually put my hand in front of my mouth while I'm eating, like a fist. So you don't have to sit and watch me eat if I don't turn my camera off.
Oh, go away,
I
cat.
actually get all my kids all the time for chewing with their mouth open. That's my daughter. I yell at her all the time at the table.
And you can't exactly see me eating. You can see the birds eating when they turn up.
The only time I eat loud, usually, like I have a problem. The only time I've ever chewed with my mouth open is if I got like a stuffy nose and I can't breathe. You have no choice but to chew with your mouth open. That's shit. My stepmom, my dad's second wife, she used to stab me in the elbows for having my elbows on the table. She'd poke me with a fork. My grandparents were the same way. Like, they'd get on you for chewing with your mouth open or having your elbows on the table. I'm not so big on the elbow thing. I don't really care as long as you're not being...
Oh, we're brought up not to have your elbows on the table.
Now, my one cousin and my one uncle used to annoy the shit out of me when they would eat, because they're the type that eat with their mouths open and, like, snarl while they're eating. They sound like a fucking piggy.
Oh, God. I just want to punch their face in, I do.
God, it used to annoy the hell out of me. My cousin eats like that. He goes, mwah, mwah, mwah.
Oh,
dude,
I
shut
can't
the
stand
fuck
it.
up.
It'll put me off my food. I'll walk out of a restaurant if I hear noisy. Yes.
Like, if you ask me a question and I'm in mid chewing, I'll tell you to wait. I'll be like, hold on a sec. And I'll swallow my food before I answer you. Like I said, I'm not so big about the elbows on the table. That don't really bother me. I just don't like when people chew with their mouth open.
Yeah. I gotta go and retire in a minute, Laura.
Well, I'm going to jump off in a second anyway.
Oh, you got your pension, Rob? Nice.
Yeah, big time.
What time is it over there?
20 to 8.
Bedtime. Going to bed at 8 o'clock?
He's an old man now.
Yeah.
What time you usually go to bed? 8? Around that time?
No. Since I went away like 2 weeks ago, and we had a film really late at night. Yeah, I've been falling asleep about 8, 9 o'clock, but I've been getting up then at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
How the hell did Tim time out Nightbot? I didn't even think that was possible.
Tim, don't time up Nightbot. I'll take your managing.
I didn't even know that was possible. You can put the user in timeout.
Now it won't be
All
out.
that Nightbot.
You must have that. I think there's a setting where you can turn that off, Laura. Where like
Oh,
manage
no,
mods
Tim was timed out.
with like
Tim
moderators.
was timed
can't
out
do
by
nothing.
Nightbot.
No.
No.
He timed Nightbot out. And then he said, "What'd you say, Nightbot?"
It says Nightbot was. Oh yeah, I thought it was.
You can't time Nightbot out now.
Ah,
Okay, Nightbot managing mod.
you're fucking funny.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Wow.
Oh god. Bet your Nightbot got pissed.
Tim, I could put you in timeout because I'm the only
Do it.
one who can.
No, I don't think you can even put him in timeout if he's managing.
I can
mod,
put
can
Tim.
you?
I can put Tim in timeout.
Do it. Do it.
And I'm the only one who can do that.
You see what I put in the chat?
Yeah. What
What
do
you
you say?
say, Tim?
Yeah,
Yeah.
anybody who's got managing mods, I'm the only one who can then go and time them out.
Whispered something about me you did the other day. Have that.
Yeah, I didn't think that you could even do that on Nightbot. But I think there's a setting on the Nightbot where you can, like, not allow managing, or where you don't allow
I
mods to
think
be
it's
able
where
to do
you know
anything.
YouTube have brought these two mods out. They've got your standard and managing. I forgot to move Nightbot to the managing. I better wait here until Tim comes back.
I really wish,
Alexa,
though, they would give
turn the
managing
video off.
mods. I really wish they'd give managing mods different color wrenches, though.
Yeah, then you know between the two.
But like I said, I really just wish YouTube would redo the entire chat and update it. Make
Oh,
it look
God,
a little bit more modern. Modernize it a little bit.
Do you know, today's the first day I've actually eaten 3 meals.
Because if you notice, that's one thing that YouTube has not done any updates on. Like, they constantly update, like, the way all the features work, and sometimes the way your homepage layout might look with new style buttons and, like, different things like that, but they don't ever do nothing with the chat. One thing that'd be really cool, though, is being able to have an overlay under the chat
Yeah.
and be able to put like a picture or something.
Get over.
One thing they need to do is allow you to take somebody out of timeout. Because, you know,
You can't do
sometimes,
that.
well, I mean, sometimes Nightbot will, like, literally time out somebody that you know really well that's, you know, might been in, that you might have talked to in a lot of other chats and just happen to come into your chat and write something that Nightbot don't like. But yeah, you can't reverse what Nightbot does.
Whoops.
What have you just knocked over?
Oh, fuck knows.
Sounded like a freaking container full of nuts and bolts.
It was. It was.
That's like a worse thing to drop.
Right, on that note, I'm actually going to end. And I'll catch everybody when I can be bothered to do another stream.
Okay.
Yeah,
Be good, everybody.
Bye all.
See you guys later.
See you, Dan.